We back up on it. Hey, what's up? He said mulatto mob. Hey, Icy gotta chill. West Coast, motherfucker. East Coast, motherfucker. Turn the beat up. I need y'all to turn the mic up. 9-5, motherfucker. New media, motherfucker. Who shot you? Separate the weak from the opsa. Lead hard to creep them Brooklyn Street. It's on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering beef. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. That's real. It's like Puff say. It's like one of them new media things. Well, if you don't know, now you know. Who blocked you? That's my new shit. Somebody got blocked already? Who blocked you? Separate the weak from the opsa. Lead hard to creep them Brooklyn. Oh, we got a new one. That's it. East Coast motherfuckers. Get ghost motherfuckers. All right, look. Who blocked you? Separate the weak from the opsa. Lead hard to creep them ego streets. It's all fuck all that bickering beef. Big L was nasty, bro. Who blocked you? That's our new stuff. What's up with my dude Icy? Hey, I gotta get into the Watchmen. Man, there's so many shows I'm behind. I'm so behind on a lot of shows. Listen, y'all won't leave me alone with this Anthony Joshua shit. Why y'all keep doing this? Now we gotta come back. But the great thing is, in the words of Simon Phoenix, it's raining outside. It's like coming down. So I just got back. I ain't in all that. I ain't driving. So now y'all got me. Yeah, y'all got me. Smash the like button. So we gonna talk about it. Like Simon Phoenix said, we gonna be spending a lot of quality time together. See you later, sweetie, honey, sugar. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. What's up with everybody? My dude Icy, he said, what's good, ego in chat? Now we chilling. I'm about to get ready. Who blocked you? Separate the weak from the opsa. Lead hard to creep them ego streets. Is on the... Yeah, that's our new stuff. I gotta get that soundbite, bro. Who blocked you? Who blocked you? That's our new stuff. See, ain't nobody doing it like us, bro. I just thought of that right now on the spot. I like that. Icy put in the work already. I barely even said nothing and somebody got blocked. Turn me the fuck up. Get ghost, motherfucker. Get lost, motherfucker. 9-5, motherfucker. Who blocked you? Yeah, who blocked you? I need who blocked your t-shirts. That's hard. I like that. We need some who blocked yous. AJ fighting that fucking cartoon still on and shit. Saturday morning cartoons still be on when AJ come in. Cause greedy them motherfucker put this shit in Saudi Arabia. He put it in Saudi Arabia, bro. He care about that almighty dollar. That currency. Man, we gonna see. Man, Joshua, whew, I wouldn't want to be him right now. There's a lot of pressure. Block T Solo, he being racist. Shout out to all my Jewish followers. Block him for being racist. What? Man, come on. We don't accept that. Yeah, your name T Solo, your ass really solo. By yourself, sitting in that corner, blocked. Who else? The most beautiful thing in the world, just like I could get, yeah. Oh man. Listen, this is gonna be a fun one. Not only this is gonna be a fun stream, I'm in the zone, bro. I'm in the zone. Slow it down, I just dissed you. I just said I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. That, oh my God, bro. Y'all don't get these double and triple entendres. I'm in the zone. Watch. I'm in the zone. I'm in that ad, bro. Come on, let's get it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Bro, I don't know what it is about Anthony Joshua man fans particularly. You know, I think it is because I know a lot of the energy is from the UK. So I don't know if is this like the last savior y'all banking on? So you just saying crazy stuff that we know you don't believe. Like I'm really curious at this point. I'm really curious. Like it's like certain fan groups or whatever, fighter fan, man fans. It's like they know they saying stuff that we know they don't believe. Like let's talk about it. There's a rumor that Joshua's making $85 million. If that's how much money he's getting, then bravo. Don't believe it. Especially with all that. See, first of all, you got to understand this. All you dudes in the UK and stuff, you can't alter reality. First of all, Joshua just said basically it ain't true, you know. Second of all, Joshua is Django, bro. He's with Slave Room. He's not even his own like boss like that. Right? So you don't go from selling out or not even selling out with Povetkin to Madison Square Garden to likely getting $85 million. Right? Floyd Mayweather fought Pacquiao and McGregor. He had to fight Pacquiao and McGregor, which was on pay-per-view and did phenomenally well. And he got $100 million guarantee. And you got idiots saying that he's going to get $85 million. So many ways to dissect this. It doesn't sound feasible. Now, don't get it twisted. They got billionaires and trillionaires in the UAE, so I don't doubt that there's money there. But it just doesn't sound realistic. Beyond that, this could be Joshua's last fight. There are people like Johnny Nelson and myself who have been on record saying if he loses bad, like, you know, similar to the first where it's a bad law, Joshua might be done. So even if he was getting $85 million, you got fans that are bragging about this. That's going to be a huge loss to the company in which he's working with. So, okay, let's say Rematch Room and DAZN made this deal happen and he gets $85 million. So you give $85 million. If he loses, then that's even worse for them, because if he loses, then his stock drops and it's up to him, but he may retire. Either way, even if he doesn't retire, if he loses in a bad fashion or a knockout, then that's like, what was the $85 million worth? Because his stock's going to drop dramatically. So whatever way you slice it, that's not a good, crazy investment. He said $85 million from Sudanese slave labor. I don't know what that even means. You have to explain that one. So anyway, beyond that, Joshua's not his own boss. I don't understand what this is about. He has people's hand in his pocket, as do most fighters. You know, and even Floyd had, you know, he worked with Heyman, so I know Heyman gets money too. But we know Floyd, for all intents and purposes, is his own boss. He can, you know, hey, look at me, I'm the captain of this shit. You never hear Al Heyman announce Floyd fights. You heard Floyd announce Floyd fights. But when it comes to Joshua, who announced it first? Was it Joshua or was it Matchroom? Was it Eddie Hearn? So you already know what's up. You already know. What's the name from Django? Tyler? What was Leonardo DiCaprio? Bro, so you already know it's a different deal. Bro, you can tell how Matchroom... Barry Hearn told you everything you needed to know. He told you everything you needed to know. He said, 20 years ago, I didn't have to call him Dillian Wide, because I was wide. I would just call him, you know, what are you talking about, bro? How do you not, listen, 15 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20, how do you not have to call someone by their name? That has serious implications to me, bro, because my name is what my name is, like, you know, my government name, right? It's been my name my whole life. Ain't nobody not call me that. That's my whole life. Teachers, doctor, that's what they called me. My family, you know what I'm saying? What you mean? 20 years ago, I didn't have to call him Dillian. Why? I just call it like what were you calling him before? You know what I'm saying? Crazy. So I don't think that was a good statement. And then Eddie and Barry, they try to get mad. See, this is that rich shit. Bro, I'm telling you, America's different. I'm telling you, America's different. You're not going to impress people like you think you are with this type of demeanor. You know, Barry Hearn got mad because people took it the wrong way. Oh, if you took it that way, fuck you. All right. You know, same thing with Joshua. He says, when I beat Ruiz, bow to my feet and fuck everybody. All right. So what happens if you don't beat him? Bro, you know, they just digging their own plot. You know? So once again, the stakes are at an all-time high. Ruth Chris. Oh my gosh, bro. I said the stakes at an all-time high. Ruth Chris. Bro. We're going to see. I am going to watch I'm watching Luis Pabon. I'm watching the judges. If it leads to the scorecard, I want to see how Andy Ruiz performs. I want to see how Joshua performs. I want to see Eddie Hearn's reaction because there's a lot. This is a serious fight. I know guys have serious business, bro. Yeah, serious business. So I'm gonna be watching this fight intently. Yeah, make sure you guys watch this fight. This should be a good one. This man said, after I beat Ruiz, first of all, I'm not bowing to anybody. No matter, I don't care if you Floyd, bro. What? I've never. When is the last time anybody won a boxing match and you bowed to him, bro? Wilder, he can knock me out when he see me. I'm not bowing to Wilder. I'm gonna say good job. You know, I'll dap you up. That actually almost didn't look like dapping, so I apologize. That was a bad pantomime. But you know what I'm saying? I'll dap you up. Or something to say good job or congrats, pat you on the back. Bro, I'm not finna bow to nobody. Bro, who even talks like this? This is get that UK stuff up out of here, bro. It doesn't correlate or resonate, whatever the word you guys want to use in America. You talking about bowing? You know? Like you meeting the master in like Asian culture or something. Oh, yeah, bro. When Wilder knocked out Bermain Stavern, who bowed? We're not worthy. Bro, what? You are not. Who are you, bro? Buddha? Like who? You know, 7 years in Tibet. Like who's gonna bow? Like that's why I don't trust the mental makeup of Anthony Joshua. This dude said, "Bow to me, bow to your ruler." Like what? It's not even that serious. This is if you win, people give you props. This man said, bow to my feet. Like he Prince Akeem. Where's Akeem? Bro, name the Chocolatito, Canelo, whoever. Name the last fight where the person won and you bowed to their feet. What are you talking about? See, Joshua is awkward. Man, I'm awkward like Cartwright. What with a nigga? Shot ugly but my arch right. Come on, dog, bark, bite. Bro, this man is awkward. That who would even fix their lips to even say that? Bow to me. And then say, when I beat Ruiz, it's F everybody. Bro, everybody is all inclusive. Like if you go to a buffet and it says kids under 8 eat free, then you have to be 8 years or younger. But if the buffet says everybody eat free, then everybody get grub for free. This man says after I beat him, then it's F everybody. Bro, that's like a soft mentality. You can't hack it. You can't take the criticism. You're saying F everybody? What about your supporters? What about the UK? That's what I'm saying. If you just saying radical thoughts like that, I can't trust somebody whose mind is in this kind of like mental tug of war or conundrum or whatever. I'm so done with Icy. He said, bow to my feet. Freeze, you diseased rhinoceros pizzle. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you do not put the weapon away, I will be forced to thrash you. So, you see how angered and triggered Samuel L. Jackson was, knowing he had a shotty and Eddie Murphy came up to it. Bro, he's like, I got a shotty, bro. What you talking? What's poppin'? Bro, that wouldn't have happened like that, bro. Prince Akeem would have get his intestines blown out in New York. If the dude's wielding a shotty, bro, he said Samuel Jackson felt, he was like, what? Who the fuck is this asshole? All right, motherfucker, bro. Samuel was like, what? What? Bro, he says, if you do not put the weapon away, I will be forced to thrash you. Freeze, you diseased rhinoceros pizzle. Yeah, he said, bow to my feet. Cuba Gooding Jr. was in there too, before the bucket of chicken was on his head. Man, AJ, I don't know, he's just saying too much. He just talk. Andy Ruiz ain't acting like this, bro. And to me, that AJ's acting like a person know he about to get like he about to get sentenced or go to prison. You know, like the 25th hour. That's how I take this. I really take this boxing stuff seriously. Where I look at the, you know, like the mental makeup of the fighter and stuff. AJ acted like this is the 25th hour. Like he knows that it's all coming to an end, and he just don't care. Remember that Rough Rider song? If I had 24 hours to live, what would you do? Who would you see? Who would you screw? You know, like he just, and Eddie Hearn acting like that too. Eddie Hearn getting bold, like he know this is his exit out of America. You know, in terms of big major fight, bro. This man gonna get exiled back to the UK the way he's acting. You know what I'm saying? Like oh yeah, I'm gonna pay for more media. Okay, so pay everybody. Bro, the game is so crazy right now. This man, Eddie, says he paid for IFL and Dan Raphael room from ESPN. But they can't make you hot in America. Do you understand me? New media. You could do numbers, but I guarantee you if you were to look at a UK YouTube channel, the YouTube analytics, the viewership would probably come from where they're based out of more often than not, especially in boxing. And I know this to be the case because I have a YouTube channel, and that's how it is for me. And they showcase a lot of UK fighters and talent. So why would it be everybody from Mexico be their number one region, or the USA, especially the USA, when we don't even know Ted Cheesecake? I don't even know who that is. I ain't never really seen him. I don't know Ched Cheesecake, whatever his name is. So I know that's how it works. Plus, you can see the comment section in the comments, and then people are saying, oh, X, Y, and Z, and have British flags as their avatar. I mean, you kind of get a clue of what the fan base. You can tell by the vernacular and the British teeth and shit. I see all that in the comments. Bro, if it's like, oh yeah, Eddie Propaganda, that's likely not someone from America, because in America we don't say that. So if you're in New York right now, and he's like, hey yo, Vinny, who the fuck is this guy? And he's like, Propaganda. We don't talk like that unless you migrated or originated from somewhere else. I ain't never heard no one in New York like, yo, dead ass, that was some propaganda. Yo, B, word is born, that was some propaganda. B, ain't nobody talks like that. So you get an idea based on the lingo of where guys are from, you know? We don't say all these like cute little UK isms and shit like Indov and proper banter, your dosa, your shit house, you're nothing but a shit house dosa, chats ball. We don't talk like that. So you get an indication of that. So that's one. A UK based company is not probably going to make you buy, like, not buy, but get the maximum amount of fans in another market. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you're not doing right by the market. Then you're talking about a ESPN writer who doesn't vlog, doesn't do video. He writes articles. I told you it's digital mob, new media. It's digital mob. It's a different time. It's a different world, you know, when it comes to covering boxing. Only dudes moving units, Pimp Juice, and us. People come to more so digital platforms more than ever. YouTube is the second most popular search engine in the world. YouTube is. Google is the first. Google owns both. You think if you want to learn how to make like a pasta, penne bolognese or some shit, where are you gonna go? You gonna go to a grocery store and buy a magazine, or are you gonna look online, or are you gonna likely go to YouTube? Bro, it's a different game. It's a different game. You know what I'm saying? So good luck trying to make you hot without new media. That's not how that works, bro. People look stuff up online. It's different. These kids, they got iPads and tablets and Microsoft Surface and all this stuff, phones, iPhone 11 Pro, Android. You know, it's different. When people want updates on the fight, I really, and I'm not saying this because I came up in YouTube, but I feel like YouTube is okay. What if YouTube, just hear me out? What if all of YouTube went on strike? How do you think these boxing fights would be doing? If we all just like we were like there's a union or something, the Teamsters, and we all went on strike, how do you think these numbers would do for these fights? Just a simple question. I'm not saying this is gonna happen because boxing as a whole hasn't done nothing to us. Down the itter, exactly. So let's say ESPN, Ring Magazine, their websites, and the various other websites stayed running, but it was a union Teamsters problem with the YouTubers boxing unit. So me, DB, and ES New, whoever, all just put this on lockdown and said, nope, we're not going to do this until we get better pay or whatever the situation. Come on, bro. You know what will happen because it's a different print media. Like back in the day, people used to get boxing magazines, like physical copies. People don't do that. Back in the day when I was growing up, they had the Jet Beauty of the Week and stuff. You look at a Jet I ain't seen no Jet magazine. I seen a lot of jets flying to these fights, but I ain't seen no Jet magazine. They used to have a Jet magazine, is smaller than normal, little pamphlet. First thing I turned to page 76, try to see what the Jet Beauty of the Week looking like. And then you mess around, see that she lived close to where you live, and you think your young ass got a chance. Like you live in Jersey. Oh, she from Newark? Like she don't want you. That's the first thing I'll look at. And she like, oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, Ramonda. Yeah, you like to cook, huh? Mm-hmm. Man, that Jet Beauty of the Week be so fun. Yeah, we used to call it Jet Booty of the Week. Hey, you hood. Hey, whoever said Lamonti or Lamont, you nasty. Facts, though. Yeah, we used to call it the Jet Booty of the Week. You know what I'm saying? But people don't. Bro, back in the day when I was a kid, we had TV Guide. Ain't nobody look at no TV Guide. Bro, if you look at a TV Guide, you 89 years old or older. You hear me? If you purchase a TV Guide, your age is 80. There's no way you're under 89 years old. Maybe 91. Bro, you're 89 years old or better. You 107. If you get a TV Guide, don't be like, oh my mom is no. She 89 then. But she 89. There's no way. I don't care what. If you buy religiously, not one time, like you're in a cabin or something, you just rented a cabin and there's no internet or something. I'm talking about you like subscribe to TV Guide magazine. I'm doing crossword puzzles in the back. No, you're 89 years old. That's just what it is. Well, in my day, we used to walk. Yeah, in your day, in the 1800s. You 89. You was born in 1890. You was on the Oregon Trail and stop. Motherfucker carrying bubonic plagues and shit, bro. You from a different time. Motherfucker with wooden teeth and shit. You know that, bro. They used to be out of pocket back in the day. They used to be, motherfuckers steal like you would invent something, people try to steal it. They probably try to steal George Washington Carver's peanut butter. Give me this peanut butter in there. Probably try to steal his patent. Nah, he motherfucker, this is my peanut butter. What the fuck? Try to steal the man peanut butter. Give me the goddamn butter. This is fucking good. Wish I had some jelly with it. PB&J out this motherfucker. Bro, they steal Tesla and shit, bro. They steal your patent and take credit for it. They do it now too, but you might get your face punched in. Bro, don't tell me about old meat. I don't care, bro. They don't know. They don't know. See, look, okay, here's the thing. See, I'm about to really body some stuff. I'll prove. Okay, I'll prove it. I'll be any man in this room in less than 60 seconds. Watch this. Notice the people that old media says is the it factor and the big popular star. How come they can't make them into these big household names? Deontay Wilder, I'm telling you, new media, I do this. I'm telling you, Deontay Wilder is growing and growing and 10 million strong and growing. I'm telling you that. I can move the culture. Y'all know this. I've done it my whole career. I can make something hot. Talk about it. Like, ain't nobody was saying, they can't do it like me. You know, certain people just have that. Like Floyd, ain't nobody was saying easy work until Floyd, you know, and doing certain mannerisms and, you know, cared about the O and all. Bro, Floyd popularized it a lot, just like Michael Jackson popularized the moonwalk. New media, that's us. That's what we do. I told you Wilder is hot, and you keep seeing. I'm not saying he's making himself hot as well, but I'm saying new media, Eagles Army, they paying attention. Like, okay, let me see if he knows what he's talking about, and they see it, and then okay, blah blah blah. So it's a culmination of different things. But old media, they don't have the influence to move the culture because they keep telling you who's the hottest and popular, and they still ain't popular, or a level of popularity as much as they driving it to. Like, I tell you, Wilder is becoming popular. His knockouts are going viral. I'm saying, oh, Wilder's the face of boxing. Man, people is really checking for this dude. Joe Rogan's telling you about him. You know, Brendan Schaub's like, oh man, this dude, blah blah blah. Logan Paul's talking about it. Ryan Garcia's talking about it. You see it. Old media, they'll tell you Chocolatito. Chocolatito was never as big as you think. He was fighting on Golovkin undercards. They tell you Lomachenko, oh, he's the biggest Muhammad Ali, blah, blah, blah. Hey, name one near person that feels Lomachenko is anything like Muhammad Ali in any form or fashion. I'm telling you, old media, no country for old men. No country for old men. They can't move the needle like we do. They say all this stuff about Lomachenko, but they can't make him a household name with their antics. You're not going to do it just by saying it. Same thing with Usyk. And this is the thing. I'm not saying these are bad fighters. These are good fighters. Usyk, his last fight in America was a co-feature, and he fought Michael Hunter. He been fighting in other people like overseas and shit, Russia and, you know, Bangladesh, all types of shit. I'm telling you, it's different. Now you see articles coming out where Bob Arum talked to the media. He said he got 10 fights lined up overseas with not overseas fighters only. He trying to take Terrence Crawford to South America. See, when I tell you this stuff before it happens, they say I don't know what I'm talking about, or I say, man, PBC's doing a good job, Fox is doing a good job. Real stuff that I see. And they'll, oh, you just love PBC, your PBC shield. You can't compete with us. When will you get that? You can't compete with us. And I'm not saying us as in PBC. I'm saying us as in new media. I'm telling you what I see based on what I see. They're trying to compete and go against the grain to, for whatever reason, to be, you know, antagonist or whatever. And it's not working. So once again, old media can't do what we do. They say Lomachenko's the best. How many people went there? Nipsey Hussle had more people at his funeral than Lomachenko had in L.A. for the Corolla fight. I got the pictures and videos. I know people that were there. It's just what it is. Same thing with Usyk. So bottom line, everything goes through us. We make this stuff hot. And that's why I told you, that's why I didn't really prefer the Joshua fight in Saudi Arabia, because it's not in a position where everyone's comfortable with. different cultural customs and stuff. And it's not in a place that's advantageous for everyone to travel to or even want to travel to, So again, it hurts your promotion. Imagine if new media was in Saudi Arabia. I didn't apply. I didn't go. I had no intentions of going. So please don't get that twisted. But what I'm saying is, look, that now you're forced to have to make your event big by yourself because you put it in a location where people weren't going to go, or not everyone's going to go. So now you have to rely on old media to try to make it hot. It's a good fight. People are going to watch it. And a lot of that's because of Andy Ruiz, because they messing with him now and they're on the bandwagon. But you see, every time old media has to do it themselves and do the promotion, you see what happens. They're like, oh, Canelo's the face about, he's the biggest. Okay, then why are his fights shrinking? He fought Rocky Fielding, which nobody wanted to see. They said he did 20,000 attendance. Then he fought Jacobs. They said he did 16,000 attendance in Vegas. Cinco de Mayo weekend. Then he fought Kovalev, which is definitely supposed to be on paper a bigger threat than Jacobs, who's been stopped by, in the past. So it's Kovalev. And definitely a much, much bigger test than Rocky Fielding. And that did the lowest. He did 10,000 or whatever, 10,005 tickets. So he's trending down. See, when I say this stuff, it makes people mad because the truth is us and the truth is coming. This is not my words. The information released from Golden Boy said 20,000 and change, 21,000 for Fielding in New York. Then it said 16,000-ish for Jacobs. Then the attendance for Kovalev came out and it was 10,005. And he waited on a back seat. Bro, they got Canelo trending down. This is not even a matter of opinion. Just like the phrase, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Smash the like button. Smash the like button, bro. It's not even a matter of, it's not debatable. Either you lied about any of these numbers or the numbers that were released through commissions and stuff, he's trending down. That's why I'm saying that's how you know it's all about a bunch of emotional, radical fans. Because they don't like me saying it, but that's not going to change the message. That's not going to change the reality. Wilder's knockouts, right? Wilder's knockouts aren't being less talked about as he keeps doing it. You get what I'm saying? You can see it. If Wilder keeps doing it on this path and keeps hurting people and stuff, he's going to keep getting bigger and keep getting bigger. That's just what it is. And he said old media, because that's funny. Yeah, it's just the reality. But yeah, man, I just don't see like Eddie Hearn's vision for the American takeover over a year later. It's not looking right. It's not looking right. And then you think, first of all, I've already had a rebuttal to what he said. He says, oh yeah, I'm going to pay for ESPN to be at my event. That's ESPN. Why would I want to want them at my event? Bro, you're paying for someone's room to write an article? Like, really? Okay. What about ESPN? They don't pay for his room? Or you double dipping? Like, what's popping? See, Eddie Hearn want to dry snitch and talk about other people's stuff. So what's popping? Like, well, I thought a company that's big as ESPN would probably send their own people. So Eddie talking and stuff is not a good look, because the more you talk, the more questions arise. Why does ESPN expect Dan Rafael to go to a fight and not give him no per diem? Not pay for his room. So if they paying for his room and Eddie's paying for a room, that ain't making sense, is it? Since Eddie Hearn like to dry snitch, And I'm not even snitching because this is what he said. This is his public knowledge. You put this out there. I did. I know nothing about it. Not a good look, man. Not a good look. Same thing with Joshua's behavior. Joshua's behavior. Oh yeah, F everybody. Why was it F everybody? What about your fans? What about kids that look up to you? You just talking about F everybody, you know? So that to me sounds like the man is conflicted. Andy Ruiz is not saying, hey, if I lose, F everybody, or if I win, F everybody. That's just a weird statement to make, you know? Even if he targeted F the doubters or something, that would be at least as more specific. So you're like, okay, he wasn't talking to us. This man said F everybody. I can't trust somebody to be mentally strong when they're not showing that they're mentally strong and the fight ain't even happened. So that's what it is. And then as far as this, listen, let's talk about the 85 million. Joshua basically already denounced that. Second of all, what part of the game is it where somebody else's paycheck is more relevant than how they perform or the fight, or like it's we're breeding a generation of boxing. Well, I'm not, but maybe I am a part of it because I've done the ego purses and I'll probably continue to do it. But I'm just doing it mainly because, that's just a point to talk about, see how much people are getting. But we're breeding a generation of boxing where people are seeming to act as if they care more about the A side and where the fight takes place and how many seats there were and pulling up Ticketmaster and Axis and stuff trying to play detective than the actual fight. Oh, let me look at my schematics. Errol Spence and Sean Porter, seat 22L, 22K. Like, what? This is weird. So you don't care about the unification. You care about seat 22L and seat 22K is still up for sale. You know what I'm saying? And new media, oftentimes we never started. When we talk about numbers and stuff, it's mainly because you heard old media say this person is a star. Say this person is doing crazy numbers. Say this person is more popular than other. If it weren't for that, there wouldn't be, this big focus on numbers. You say nobody likes Gervonta Davis and no one wants to see the Gamboa fight. So then when the stuff sells out and then we say, hey, but that doesn't co-sign what you said, and then you wait and, Sean Porter and you guys. But why does Sean Porter sell it? Bro, what are you talking about? And then the worst part about it, old media is so diluted that they make comparisons that new media never even attempted to make. Ain't nobody said Sean Porter was the end all, be all. They say he's tough, rugged, good fighter or something. Ain't nobody said Sean Porter was the face of, ticket sales. So you making your own. Wonder Sean Porter and you guys, there were nobody there. Like, nobody said nothing about Sean Porter being a master ticket seller. But people did say that nobody wants to see Tank Gamboa. So when Atlanta's popping and he got rappers walking out and everyone's on Twitter talking about it and all this stuff, then you're gonna look dumb. So it's like the walls are closing in for old media, and that's why we working so hard. And it's not even hard work because it's getting easier. It was hard work when I first started because we were outnumbered. There's more dumb-ish than there was good, pure boxing talk. But yeah, all this like worried about ticket sales more so than anything else, and like the fight, like it's just weird. Someone said weird times, exactly. You got dudes bragging about, and see, we're also in a time where somebody on YouTube that don't even earn their stripes. Some of these YouTubers, real talk, some of the YouTubers wait till I do videos and then they just do, like, recycle, like, just do their take on what I just already did. You feel what I'm saying? Some YouTubers, they don't even tell you where they got the information from or if they got the information. You know what I'm saying? So the YouTube thing, it's hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? Because some people they heard something in a boxing forum and they'll make a video about it, but there's no source linking it back to anything. So you got to be careful with that. I'm not hating on anybody do the YouTube shit because I pioneered this in the boxing world. So You know, I aspire and I encourage more and more people to talk boxing on your own platform. It's called YouTube. Do you? But again, fans be like repeating stuff, and we can't even trace it back to now. Oh, Deontay, he did 2,500. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Where did you get that? Like, I haven't heard no, and people just recycle this stuff. Yeah, they just rehash content. So you got to be cautious of it. People start repeating stuff. You know, things spread on the internet. And I actually have a video about Andy Ruiz's weight loss. I kind of want to tell y'all now, but I don't want y'all to not watch the video. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of want to surprise y'all. I got to think about that. Yeah, man. So you got to watch where you get the information from anyway. Some people don't cite the source or link it back to. We don't even know if you made that up or what. You know. And the thing is, channels like mine, I can't speak for. I only can speak for me. I've been doing it long. People have years of track record on me to know what I've said, what I got right, what I got wrong, to establish credibility. Some of these dudes, these new, we don't know you. Like we don't really know you for like. See, and as I tell you, old media, they try to be slick. They'll argue with new media and subliminally sub diss or whatever it's called. They'll make videos, put my name in the title, and say woo woo woo, oh, ego lion, trying to clout chase, blah blah blah. And then when they're wrong, you never heard them say, oh, I was wrong. You get that? You see what I'm saying? They never said they're wrong. So they'll say Canelo's weigh-in has way more people than Wilder can dream about, or whatever radical thing they say. And then you look at both weigh-ins, and you're like, man, Wilder's fight week looked way more cracking. His weigh-in looked way more cracking. And they never say, oh, I was wrong. So, like I said, you have to be cautious where you get your information from. Smash the like button. Yeah, it's just weird. Like my man said, weird times. People bragging about Joshua getting $85 million, which is not even traced to any real source, and he just said it wasn't true. He just said it wasn't true. So what are you talking about? Furthermore, why is that? Okay, what if he get 85 and he get 69? Like Tekashi 6ix9ine. He gets sent away. What if he get 85 million, but he get 86th? And Andy Ruiz 86 him, since y'all like numbers so much. Man, 6'9", 86, 85. Y'all better stop because the bars just keep coming to me. People bragging about stuff like that. That, bro, you better hope DAZN or whoever, Saudis or whoever, ain't paying him 85 if he loses. Because that's a heap of money to lose for someone whose stock is finna drop if they get bodied. You see what I'm saying? So that's not even nothing to brag about. But old media is so petty, they're trying to attribute this to, I guess, stun on Wilder. Like, oh, Joshua, he's getting 85 mil, which is unconfirmed and denied by Joshua himself. And the other part of the business that's bad that I don't understand, 85 million, right? But you got people hands in your pocket. How much does Eddie Hearn get? The government got to get something. You got to pay your trainer 10% or whatever you guys agreed for. Your sparring partners, come on. What are we talking about? And this is no pay-per-view. So I don't even understand the logic in that. Joshua, he ain't getting 85 million, bro. Mayweather got 100 million guaranteed with pay-per-view to fight Pacquiao, to fight Conor McGregor with pay-per-view. Joshua's on non-pay-per-view. His fight finna be on at 2 p.m. when Ricky Lake come on. They got Ricky Lake reruns on at the same time. Young and the Restless finna be on when Joshua come on. And you telling me he gonna get $85 million, bro? Maury Povich gonna be on at the same time as the heavyweight rematch that you all want to see. Oh, and the SEC games, NCAA. So if they paying him that much, then good luck, because you competing with bro, this is just bad business all the way around. you're competing with the set games, popular, get US viewership, and your events coming on during. If they actually were smart and put DAZN put this fight on at nighttime, then the set games would probably be over by the time night came around. So you could double dip, let people get ready from their day, get off work and stuff like that, wait for the SEC games to end, at least get a good indication of who is going to win before your event comes on. Bro, they got this stuff coming on at 2:30, 2 or 2:30 West Coast time. West Coast, best smoke. And I don't even smoke, but I just want to say that. So you're putting on, bro, yeah, pay him $85 million for that dumbass idea to rival. Bro, why does DAZN do this to themselves? It's like, I seen a video, this is a true story. I seen a dude and he was playing Russian roulette with his feet. They was taking turns. It was two dudes. That's DAZN. They shooting themselves in the foot, bro. You thought Canelo was gonna compete with the BMF. I told you, how is it? I'm a YouTuber, not a billionaire, not $1 billion company, not even a millionaire, right? And I'm telling you, it's not wise. I've said that, you guys know. I said it from the beginning, way before numbers or before the fight rolled around. I told you it wasn't wise for Canelo, who normally fights in September, that was supposed to be his date, to abandon that date, get stripped, become the franchise champion, and then compete with UFC 244. So how can I see that? But DAZN got all this brain power and this big engine of team, this big team of people, and they can't decide that, oh, hey, yeah, maybe we shouldn't compete. And you idiots was telling me, oh, someone said this. They said Mexicans aren't going to watch Nate Diaz. They want to see Canelo. All right, bro. And then what? Canelo ass like this, watching Nate Diaz with the rest of us, watching Jorge Masvidal with the rest of us. And then on top of taking a back seat to UFC 244, when they have Bellator, a rival MMA company, which made boxing look horrible, you get called out. Masvidal gets called out, calls out Canelo. Like, that ain't worse. No, this thing was called BMF 2. Know your facts. Y'all got to stop correcting me unless you correct. So, like I said, old media say it. They ain't talking about, bro, they got Joshua coming on at 2 p.m. This is like Klitschko. That's why Klitschko never, Vladimir especially, at least Vitaly fought in Staples Center with Lennox Lewis. This is why Vladimir Klitschko, his fights weren't as big, bro, based on his style. Joshua has a good style, though. But based on Klitschko, bro, his fights be coming on at 3:30. You're not going to get big. You're not even on prime time peak hours. But DAZN keeps letting Eddie run him into the ground, so we're going to see. I told you, Eddie Hearn's a double agent. If DAZN fails, if they close up their doors, Eddie can run back to Sky Sports. And that's what he will do. And DAZN can't put their foot down, so to hell with it. And they're just going to keep taking a back seat to other people's events. Bro, you have to, this is what happens. You get two British dudes, at the helm of American business. They don't know stuff like that. I would assume, if they do know it, then they're foolish to go against it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm assuming that maybe they didn't know, or they don't know. If you don't live out here, if you ain't from here, you don't know how to go. Like, if you ain't from Cali, you don't know Cali shit like that. I'm from Cali, so I know how to go. Look, you see this straight out of Cali. So you might not know. I'm not from Chicago. I never been to Chicago. I don't know everything about Chicago and, what areas to stay away from. I ain't from Philly. I don't know. I know because I know people, but, I don't know every ins and outs and stuff like that. So it's different. So whatever the issue is, DAZN is constantly on at weird times for their boxing and or competing with other major events. How do you win like that? And y'all talking bragging, oh, Joshua getting $85 million, bro. I don't even understand why y'all think that's true, especially when he just said it's not. $85 million, like I said, any way you slice it is bad because it's good for him personally. If he does get that much, congrats. But $85 million non-pay-per-view, he might lose, and he might lose bad. and he has to compete with the SEC game, so it's not during peak hours in America. The DAZN is not available in the UK, so Sky Sports are going to be doing that portion of it. He has to become hot in America, so either way, that doesn't make sense. And my dude just said that's not even realistic. That's what I'm saying. No pay-per-view, and he getting 85 million take home. No, what about how much is Eddie and Barry Hearn rematch Slave Room getting? How much is train? You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You think you're gonna get $85 million guaranteed? Bro, that motherfucker gonna get $32 million in the Planet Fitness membership, so he can put that muscle back on. You hear me? He gonna get $32 million in a Planet Fitness membership for a year. Fuck is you talking about, bro? You know, a little purple joint with the yellow on it. He gonna get a Planet Fitness membership. You know, some whey protein, some casein protein, so he can put the muscle back on after he loses, and see that probably not a good idea to have lost all that muscle in 4 months, but he gonna get that Planet Fitness membership. Bro, he finna get a Popeye's chicken sandwich from Slave Room. What are you talking about? 85 million. All right, bro. He Floyd now, huh? So, bro, imagine that. Floyd Mayweather stayed undefeated, stayed perfect, 22 years, finally gets to later in his career the point where he's getting 32 million guaranteed on pay-per-view for guys like Canelo, then finally gets to a point where after success and $1 million plus, $2 million, Las Vegas numbers and Livegate, blah, 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 to the point where he's getting $100 million guarantee. You mean to tell me Joshua is coming off a fucking loss and he's getting 15 million less than that? Y'all stupid as shit. And he ain't his own boss? You stupid as that. So 85, bro, what? That's what you really think? He taking home 85 million coming off a loss where he might possibly lose again. Some people ain't picking him. So shout out to them Saudis. If they got it like that, then they winning. Bro, you gonna give someone, bro, same thing with ESPN. I told you, everything goes to new media, man. They giving Tyson Fury 108 million allegedly. All right. So if he get knocked out again, good luck. So ESPN, what they get out of him? A knocked out Tyson Fury in the Wilder rematch. Otto violin and his face got cut up. And Tom Schwartz. So that was worth 108 million. Okay. So, you know, that's why these numbers, might as well just focus on the fights, because to me, this all looked like bad business. So Terrence Crawford, he looked like he's harder to beat to me. I ain't never seen Crawford have a 12th round like, oh boy, Tyson Fury 12th round. So the stadium's done. It really looks nice though, you know. But I'm hearing that someone said there was slave labor. Someone put that in my comments. They said slave labor helped build it. I don't know. It was. I mean, they got it quick, so I wouldn't be surprised. They have like an indoctrination, like they lie to you. It's like a gym membership. They lie and say it's a guest pass where you can sponsor someone. Bro, how you come into a country with a sponsor? That sounds like a pimp. I'm from the Bay, bro. They got pimping and pandering. That sounds like some pimp. You come in a country to work with a sponsor, bro. You got a chaperone. I don't know. That sounds weird. That's an indentured servant. That's what I'm saying, like the Egyptians. I've heard about that. Kafala. I don't know. You know, I can't put that on their name, but they got it up quick. And I ain't seen that much video of like who did. It just was up. And it's a big, large, you know, venue. That's all I know is they got it up quick. That's exactly what they do, Ego. They take your passport. They take your passport and keep you enslaved. Well, then you trapped. If you broke and no passport, how you gonna leave? You see how desperate they be getting in to get in here. You feel me? You feel me? You see how desperate they be to get in here. You know what that mean. No country for old men. Old media must go. I've been stationed there. Saudis don't work. Well, then they must get someone to, contract somebody. AJ don't deserve 50-50 versus Wild. Man, come on, bro. Eddie Hearn. The bottom line is Eddie Hearn and AJ, they did it moving, and they overplayed their hand. Bro, they were in prime peak position to have boxing eating out the palm of their hands, and they overplayed it. They playing that game of blackjack, and they ultimately kept hitting, and then they went over 21. Hey, shooters, get them out of here, bro. Bro, it's just what it is. They overplayed their hand. But the thing I like about that is he's putting the same message 40 times. That's a level of desperation. See, only like if you're looking at football, if the game is not even competitive and it's the fourth quarter and you're down by 5 touchdowns, you have drastic times call for drastic measures. You have to score, then go for an onside kick, try to recover it. You have to fight extra hard, try to strip the ball, make a fumble, use your timeouts, right? You got to do all these. You have to go for it for on fourth. It's 4 down territory. You got to go for it for 4th and 13. Still go for it. That's what happens. That's desperation. So that's how you know who's winning. That's how you know who's winning, because they have to do desperate things. When the last time you seen me spam up someone's comment section from old media? I'm telling you, I don't even watch boxing on YouTube like that. I really don't. I'm busy working, doing my thing, and then when I'm not, I don't want to be on here. And I don't need nobody's really opinion. So they could keep doing it, but at the end of the day, it shows you a level of desperation that they have. Bro, I'm telling you. And we've been beating old media into submission from the beginning, but it's just getting at an all-time high for them. That don't stop what we doing. We still saying the same stuff. Anthony Joshua, the timer start. It's fight week. The timer starts now. He's gonna have to look good. He's gonna have to look good, bro. He has to look good, because if he doesn't, then what's next for him? Local African. I know, you see? The thing I don't understand is how I don't see how you could build an account that fast unless they already have it. I don't understand how YouTube has it where you could just keep coming that quick. But hey, I don't spend my days even attempting this. Listen. The other thing is this, bro. If you support the movement and you're real dedicated, bro, they can't stop nothing I'm doing. They can't. Here, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna let y'all in the secret. I'm not tripping. My shooter's handling it. But we have this thing called channel members. You might want to sign up, because I have a foolproof way to make sure that we're not interrupted. And I'm going to do more and more members only live stream. They not going to be able to do all this goofy stuff. And if they do, that means they are paying me. And then they're still going to get removed. And it's easy. It's easy to manage because you're going to have to keep paying to even get in. So you might want to sign up for that. Bro, if it persists, the problem persists, I just take it to a member only chat. You see, like my dude Joseph Brown, he got the green logo. My dude Real Brother 32, he was in the last one. You might want to hit the join button because we have a backup plan. I'm ready at all times. I'll take the same exact stream. I'll take the same stream to a member only chat. So there's no ego, get water, cock out of your mouth. Block him. Thank you. Bro, I'm the king at what I do. Still doesn't change anything for Joshua. He still got to win. No matter what you do, what you're saying, he still got to win. They overplayed their hand, people. Eddie Hearn. They overplayed their hand. Just a year ago, AJ was the A side. If Ruiz knocks him out, he might be the Z side versus anybody. Bro, listen, I'm telling you straight up. If Dillian White wins his next fight and Joshua gets knocked out by Ruiz and they make a trilogy fight with Dillian White, AJ, if he chooses to keep fighting, I would pick Dillian White. So let me run this by you again. If Dillian White beats Maris Weck, which he'll be favored to do, and Andy Ruiz knocks out Joshua like he already did, if he does that again, if White and AJ were to fight again after 2 knockout losses to the same man, I would pick Dillian White to beat AJ if they go at it again. Who agrees with me? Who disagrees? Let's go. I have more faith Luis Ortiz can bounce back from 2 knockout losses than AJ if he loses a second time. My honest opinion. Joseph Brown said he agree. I think Luis Ortiz, because he mentally, I was at the post-fight, the Wilder fight, he got knocked the hell out, bro. And he was still confident. His team was still confident. They said, oh, Wilder, he's strong, he did his thing. But if these other heavyweights think it's sweet, jump in the ring with us. I love it. I love it. AJ mentally, he don't have that. I don't see him having that. I could really see him retiring. But if he chooses to stay, I would favor Dillian White because Dillian White has at least showed more dog and tenacity, to come back from his loss to Joshua. Plus, White hurt him in the first fight. So Joshua, I think, would be totally broken. Bro, the pressure's on Joshua, period. Period. And that's Dillian White, a guy that Joshua beat. So you can imagine my thoughts on the greater fights like Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Dillian White. Dillian White, man. Bro, I think Tyson Fury, if Andy Ruiz beats him again, Tyson Fury would beat him. And I don't think Tyson Fury has the most power, but he gives everybody problems with his size, and he would frustrate Joshua. Joshua got to win, people. That's the only way. And it's so bad. Eddie Hearn has created this issue where not only does he have to win, he has to win in a way that redeems him. Does that make sense to you guys? He has to win in like an impressive way that offers a level of redemption. Like Kovalev did a pretty good job of it. He did a pretty good job of it in the Eleider Alvarez fight. In the Eleider Alvarez fight, he fought the first fight, got stopped, dropped 3 times, and then he outboxed him most of the round. I don't know if I gave Eleider Alvarez any rounds. I don't remember, but I know it wasn't many, So he would have to have a redeem. And bro, no matter what happens, I do not see that. I don't see a domination from Joshua. If he could do that and like dominate the pace and not run into any issue, then that offers him a little bit of redemption. I still feel what I feel. The jury, like I still feel like the Wilder fight would be bad for him. Bro, put it this way. I'm picking Andy Ruiz. I never derived from that. Andy Ruiz, if he was a little bit taller, there's no way I would even pick or even consider picking Joshua at all. Like if Andy Ruiz was 6'5", like Eric Melita size, I would never in a million years. That's the only deficit that Andy Ruiz has to overcome, is that he's noticeably shorter than Joshua. You know? So that's it. Like look at this. So he has to work to cut distance. Joshua's lucky for that. But either way, I'm still picking Andy Ruiz. I like him mentally more, like where he seems to be at. Stuff like that. I feel like if Ruiz has to win by KO or he will get robbed. I can see that. That's the only other thing that scares me too, is I don't know if they're playing fair over there. We never seen no fights in Saudi Arabia. You know, I don't try to go into a fight like anticipation-wise with negative thoughts, but with Eddie Hearn, what he says and him talking and knowing that Joshua's his last cow, it's almost like a Canelo situation. Canelo, we know that's Golden Boy's holding Golden Boy up. You know, it's the same thing, and that's in this boxing. You got to worry about that. It's unfortunate, sad reality. When Canelo fights, since he is the pillar holding up Golden Boy and generating most of the income for what they're doing and bringing the focus to what they're doing, you always have to anticipate the potential for something. Adelaide Bird or Levi Martinez, CJ Ross, or weird scorecard, open scoring, rehydration clause. It's just, that's the reality of what it is. So I can imagine how desperate Sky Sports and Eddie Hearn in Rematch Room would be to secure a win. They can't make Joshua more skilled, but what they can do is put a bogus referee in there who ruins it, or if Andy Ruiz gets in the slightest danger, hurry up and wave it off and ruin the fight for the fans. Even though Andy Ruiz took Joshua's best shot the first time, got up, and that's where he created the knockdown. Bro, I swear to you, if any, like Oscar Valdez versus Adam Lopez, whatever, because Oscar Valdez don't have a history of having fights that look, premature stoppages. If Eddie Hearn decides to do that, bro, that's going to look horrible. Like, if this fight has any controversy in terms of a premature stoppage on behalf of the matchroom fighter, then you'll know it's not going to be a good look. Kind of like Canelo Kovalev. We'll leave it at that. If anything like that happens, because it's becoming all too predictable. It's becoming all too predictable. So you have to anticipate the fact. Now, if it's a fair fight and everything checks out, then that's whatever. But I'm saying if it looked crazy, no. I got a crazy theory. I told you I was going to save. Where we at in likes? Because I might just do the video. Okay, that's pretty pathetic. 145? Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not talking about it. Okay. Bro, y'all gotta get them likes up. What? We have 300 plus people. Nah, y'all gotta get them likes up. I want to hear your theory. Well, I want to see them likes go up. Yeah, that's pathetic. Come on, people. Listen, these streams could run so smooth. I enjoy them. Seems like people enjoy them by the interaction. But then they start BSing with the likes. Like, new people come in and just make it an automatic habit. We don't have to keep going through this. Because it's going to get to the point, I promise you, I'm not finna keep doing these long streams. They're going to either get shorter or far and few in between. So I can focus on other stuff. If you like that and you prefer that format, then keep doing it. But if not, then y'all gotta Bro, this is a business. This is what I do full time. You're not finna mess up my money. I'm just straight. I'm transparent. You're not finna mess up my money. You know, and this is more taxing on my voice. I'm talking straight for 2-3 hours, bro. Like, I'm not finna do that. Yeah, we gonna or we'll go to the members only stream because I know they're gonna appreciate it because they the ones supporting the channel in a phenomenal way. You know, if you watching for free and don't smash, that's what I'm saying. And some of the people would be just doing it just to hate or because they feel what they got to say is more important. But it's part of it, bro. Live streams on YouTube, they're different than regular videos. So there's no way I can justify being on a 2-hour stream if we ain't running the numbers up. And the numbers is good, the views, all that stuff is good. Shout out to North Philly. You heard. Man, my Niners lost. I'm so upset. Yeah, we'll just go to bro, we could do that. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that because they ain't acting right. I'm gonna do a members only stream. If you ain't a member, you'll find out the theory if I decide to make the video. Yeah. My members, hey, the channel members hated on y'all. Y'all ready? How many members we got? I'll do a members only one right now. We got enough people. Yeah, see, y'all keep playing with the likes. This what happened. I told you. That's a good idea. Somebody said do a members only stream then. Yeah, we could do that. Y'all better get these likes up. Real brother said, I'm ready. See, all the members don't care. They like, yeah, okay. Because they know they got access to it. Oh, they jumped the likes up dramatically, though. Nah, I'm not going to do them like that, bro. But it's going. That's what we're going to do, bro. Because bro, they got to make sense. Man, y'all got to keep pushing them likes. Keep driving them likes. Or that's what we're going to start doing. Yeah, they put them up crazy. They put them up crazy, so I'll give them that. But y'all better keep this up. We do the member. I like that members only. Wasn't it so much more peaceful? Like honestly, any member that was here for the last one, the first one I did, it wasn't more. Look, this dude just keep coming back. We didn't have to worry about none of that. Ego, you should be fair. Boxing is about debating. It's boring if everyone agrees. Man, I don't care what you talking about. Blocking. I ain't doing nothing. If you want a fair, go to a carnival. Bars. I'm just killing with the bars today. I said if you want fair, go to a carnival. Yeah, you better get on that Ferris wheel. Yeah, talking about, you got to be fair. It's about debating. Well, debate yourself. Because you blocked. Good. Because you fired. Yeah, get this carny out of here. I'm sick of your carnies. These motherfuckers got tape over their nose and nose got sawed off and shit, bro. Get these carnies out of my, I'm looking like the devil's rejects. Rob Zombie looking ass, bro. Get them out of here. Yeah, get these rodeo clown. Remember the clown where you get the gun and they have to knock out his teeth and shit? That's how they look. These hating ass people. You know that, you have that, it's a gun and it shoots out them like wooden balls and you knock the clown's teeth out. That's old media. Motherfucker be missing hella fronts. His whole fronts be gone. Clown be. Boxing is not, bro, life ain't fair. I don't care what you talking about. I'm Castro. Whatever you talking about. Yeah. I'm Fidel. I'm Che Guevara. Yeah. Whatever. If that's what you believe, fuck it. I'm Fidel now. I'm Fidel on you infidels. The day of the Geechee. You hear me? I said the day of the Geechee. Let me stop. Fucking neighbors. I don't know. He's the black child. He just keeps talking about the day of the Geechee. Day, is this your cut? Good. Cause you fired, bro. Yeah. I'm on that pinky. And I think you can change how much you you pay or whatever. Like you can do $5.99. I think they came. I don't know how it works. I got an email or something that said that. Joseph Brown like it. Bro, I should sneak off just so I don't have to deal with these carnies. I should dip off and go into the members only portion. That's that VIP, bro. That VIP, it feels so good in the VIP, bro. All right, here's my. Nah, they got the likes up. I'll give you my theory. It's a cold one too, but I think I might be onto something. If y'all want to hear the theory, can I get a hell yeah? West Side. If y'all want to hear this theory, can I get a hell yeah? This is my own personal thoughts. It's not based on somebody told me or an article. Or this is my theory. I was just thinking about it. It was crazy too. Yeah, West Side. All right, here's my theory. Yeah, being a member costs less than a burger. I was thinking this. All right, let's jump into it. I think Andy Ruiz and team set Joshua up. I really do. Who agrees with me? I think they set him up, yo. I think Andy Ruiz set Joshua's team up. This is a cold theory, bro. Let me explain. This is why I think this. I think, I'm going to tell you the theory, and then I'm going to tell you why I think it. I think that's a good order. In the media, like for negative stuff or certain things, sometimes celebrities have leaked their own paparazzi pictures. They've leaked their own sex tapes or nudes because they wanted attention. You get what I'm saying? Like I've heard about celebrities paying photographers to catch them in pictures and stuff, but they're supposed to be paparazzi pictures, and then the pictures leak. Oh, so-and-so goes in, because TMZ and all that's pretty good, but it'd be like so-and-so's seen in the studio, meeting up with Tyga and Kylie, and you know what I'm saying? Things like that. What if Andy Ruiz's team is playing a little skullduggery, as Mike Tyson would say? Here, this is why I think that. This whole concept of Andy Ruiz being so skinny, it came from one picture. Maybe two, one or two. There's a picture where he's next to Michael Hunter, right? And there's a picture where he's next to his speed bag. The speed bag one, he had a shirt on, right? And it looked like it was Photoshop. I do Photoshop. So it looked like, they can airbrush to make your stomach look smaller and shit, right? Just like I know females with pimples and shit, and they have model pictures, and it looks all smooth skin, like, Snapchat filters. I'm wondering if they put that out, to like leak the skinny thing, because the bottom line, this is my opinion, Anthony Joshua has insecurity, confidence issues. So, coming off of a loss and triggering the rematch clause, he's going to be, any big news with Andy Ruiz, on the low, he's going to be attentive and paying attention. You get what I'm saying? Paying attention to what Ruiz is looking like in camp or doing something in camp. You get what I'm saying? He's going to be attentive to that. Like, what's going on in Andy Ruiz's camp? This is a bit of skullduggery. The two pictures, listen to me, where that sparked this whole Andy Ruiz is so skinny junk was two pictures. One where he's with the speed bag, and that could have been airbrushed, and they were fine with that, right? And then the other one where he's with Michael Hunter and he has his shirt off, his stomach is like covered by his hand. So what if Andy Ruiz's team, and I'm not trying to sound crazy. Hold on. 1 second. Smash the like button. What if Andy Ruiz's team hit Joshua with the 52 fake out, bro? And what I mean is this. Let's get in a little bit closer, a little bit deeper. Joshua, you know he's going to be paying attention with interviews. You know, just I think Joshua is insecure in that area and has confidence issues and anxiety issues. So he's going to be paying attention to what the op is doing. All of a sudden, these pictures just randomly came out. Andy Ruiz never posted it. Michael Hunter did. And it was a picture of him looking as trim as possible. So either, like, what if that was an old picture? That's what I'm saying. None of this was declared. What if that was an old, because Andy Ruiz has known Michael Hunter for a long time. You don't know when that picture was even taken. They've sparred in the past. You get what I'm saying? He was a cruiserweight. He's been a heavyweight for a little while. I don't know. That could be an old picture. I don't know when that was taken. You know what I'm saying? It could have been before the Dimitrenko fight. It's just a picture. There, Andy Ruiz never even posted that. Michael Hunter did, and then people, you know, it got out, and then people like me started making videos, things like that. And then now everyone's like, oh, skinny. And then people are asking Freddie Roach and Mike Tyson, oh, I like Joshua better when he was skinny, you know. And it blew up. It like spread like wildfire about how skinny he was looking. Even if it was a new picture, they could have just got a picture where in that particular picture he looked a little bit skinnier. But the goal might not have been to get super skinny. And I'm going to connect the dot. Look, it's a weird theory. I don't think it's weird either. All he did was put Elite Sparring, Saudi bound. They're both on the same card. They've been friends for a while and they've sparred for a while. Andy Ruiz has been tatted up for a while. I don't even know if this is a recent picture. Like, there's no time or indicate. This is just this all started from this. How do you know when this was taken? Do you get what I'm saying? And then, like I said, look at Andy Ruiz. He does look skinnier, but he looked hella small. You know, and like I said, his stomach is closed. He could just be sucked in. I don't know. They could have just put this out there basically as bait, like, oh shit, Andy Ruiz is getting hella small. And now you got Joshua looking like the machinist trying to compete. You get what I'm saying? Because it looked like Andy Ruiz was trying to get, like, if that's a, bro, if they did this, this is genius. This is a genius psychological mindfuck. So this weigh-in is gonna be so fun to watch, because if Andy Ruiz is lost a little bit of weight, but not that much, then that's gonna be really interesting. Because Joshua, he looks to have shaved a lot of muscle memory off. He looked like he lost some weight. But with Andy Ruiz, I don't know when that picture was from, bro. There was no guarantee if that was a recent pic. It's just a picture that came out. This wasn't like, there's no video to go with that. You know what I'm saying? And they've known each other for a while time. So that could have been when he was with Top Rank or some shit. You get what I'm saying? Or it could have been a picture recently, possibly, and he's just sucked in and looking as small as possible. You get what I'm saying? To frighten Joshua, like, oh shit. Because Andre Ward was about to fight Kovalev, and then Andre Ward posted pictures where he was looking mad in shape. You know, you want those pictures to come out for a reason. Like, why? Okay, you're training for the Kovalev fight, and then all of a sudden there's pictures of Andre Ward in a hot tub, and he looked diesel. He looked chiseled. He looked like he's ready to go. You leak your own pictures like that. You want pictures of you to come out. You hired a photographer, someone took it, and someone you knew was going to get posted. Because if you didn't want the picture to get out, you could ask your friend, hey, can you take that down, or don't post it. So they might have done something. They might have wanted this picture to get out, have Joshua like, oh, panic mode, and trying to get small because Andy Ruiz getting small, and now he's trying to get faster than Andy Ruiz, which is not how that exactly works. And then now Andy Ruiz ain't really getting as small as you think he is. You know, you got all these Freddie Roach and stuff being asked about how skinny he is. The reason I'm saying this, oh my God, my theories, listen, the reason I'm saying this is because since that, oh my gosh, y'all ready for it? It's like a Saw movie at the end. Dun dun dun. You know, when the music comes in at the end. You know why the reason I'm saying all this? Joshua seems mentally fragile. Hold on, can y'all hear me? If y'all want me to continue, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Bro, this is mental warfare at its finest. If y'all Devin want me to conclude this. If y'all want me to conclude it, can I get a hell yeah, bro? You know why? You know why I'm saying this? Someone say why, ego. Someone say why, ego. I'll tell you. Yeah, Forrest Lynn said why, ego. Because since this man, hold on. Since this picture came out, I have never seen no other picture of him looking this small in this camp. Do you hear me? Since this, the reason why I think that like maybe an angle or something, like if that was a current picture, maybe they just try to sucked in and like try to have him looking all tiny, or it's an old picture or something, because since this picture, I have not seen him even look like he looks like a cruiserweight, bro. He looks like a cruiserweight right there. But then when I'm seeing videos of him, he look like he lost weight maybe, but he don't look like he lost that weight. He looked like a cruiserweight to me. Mike Hunter looked bigger than him, and Mike Hunter is the guy who just got to heavyweight. He looked like look. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, man, maybe this ain't even a current picture of him, like right now. Look, Mike Hunter looked damn near wider than him, and he's the guy that moved from cruiserweight. Andy Ruiz, I ain't seen him look this tiny in none. Like the dude's car broke down, and he gets out the car, his pants were falling, so that's an indication maybe his belt size went down, or his pant size, waist size went down, and he's pushing the car. He don't look like that. So I don't know. Now is to me, I'm starting to question if that's even a current picture or if it's a plant or they just got a cool little angle to make it look like he was this small, and sent Joshua in a panic mode, losing extra weight. Cause this is Andy Ruiz. Yeah, it's gonna all come around. Dun dun dun. Look, this is Andy Ruiz today. He lost some weight for sure, but he still look big, bro. He don't look like that picture, bro. Like he don't look like he's Skeletor and all this dumb shit that y'all was talking about. Does he look like he lost so much weight as in that picture? Look, he lost weight for sure, but does he look like that picture? Like he's just the tiniest. You be the judge. He still look like wide body Benz to me. And like I said, so I don't know what he don't look like the same picture. And that's a good thing, because he doesn't want to, he already has power. He don't need to get like dangerously small. Hell nah, he ain't 230, bro. Fuck no. Bro, y'all gotta get your weight. Bro, he weighed almost 270. Almost 270 in the Joshua first fight. There's no way he's 230, bro. He's bigger than that. Bro, his whole midsection looked bigger. No, that's not how weight works. If he was almost 270. That means he lost 40 pounds. I don't see that. Oh, you talking about the first picture? Yeah, he looked, bro. Like, okay, look, bro. This is him today. Look, that's him today. That's him today. He don't, you know what I'm saying? He don't look like y'all was, I told y'all was all, oh, he's tiny now. I like fat Ruiz. Bro, he trimmed down. But look at his face. Look at his neck and stuff, bro. He looked hella smaller right there. You know what I'm saying? So I think they might have put that out, no matter if it was old or new or whatever, or just got a clever angle. So Joshua was thinking he's going down, and like, and he even said stuff. You remember Andy Ruiz did interviews, and he said he's going to lose weight. What if he sent this man into a panic mode, thinking he's going to lose hella weight, and lost some weight, but not as much as one would think from that picture? You get what I'm saying? There was no indication when that picture was taken. It just said elite sparring. It didn't say, oh, great sparring today. It didn't say me and Ruiz was putting rounds in today. All Michael Hunter put was elite sparring, which he was working with him, but that doesn't mean that picture was taken that day that they were working. What tattoo? What are y'all talking about? Bro, since this picture's been released, I haven't seen him look quite that small in anything. That's the whole point. Bro, oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I think Josh, bro, it looked like Josh. Okay, now let's look at it. Joshua lost weight for sure. He lost muscle mass for sure. Bro, there's nothing anyone could tell me that Joshua's the same size. Look, that's Joshua the first Ruiz fight a couple months ago. That's him now. Yeah, like they say, Ruiz is living in his head rent free. Joshua for sure lost weight. Look, this is old Joshua. Look how big he was. Look at his forearm, bro. Look, he was big as hell with a six-pack. Now, like I said, I keep saying, he looked more manageable. Like, this is supposed to be a recent picture of Joshua. He looks big, but he don't look like, penitentiary. Like, who the fuck is Cud? Like, look, this is Joshua. This is old Joshua. Look, you see, he looked like the Batman suit or something. You know what I'm saying? Look at his bicep, look super full. Forearm look buff to the max. He got a six-pack. Pecs look full. Neck look huge. Chiseled face, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the cheekbones and stuff. This is Joshua, old Joshua pictures. Bro, he look huge. Pause. And then this is him. His face don't look all chiseled, like Maleficent and all this shit. He just looks like an in-shape dude. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like overly defined. And he wasn't flexing in all them pictures. Like he's not really flexing right here. And he still look buff to the max. Look at him next to Carl Froch. Look how wide he is next to that's a 168 pounder, bro. And he look huge, right? Look, this is old Joshua. Look. His bicep damn near look bigger than his pec. Like, he just look huge, right? Like Lou Ferrigno-ish. Baby Lou. And then now he looked like a personal trainer. Like someone who's in shape. So, either way, in my opinion, Joshua lost a lot of muscle mass in a short space of time. 4 or 5 months. He's going from that. Not all those pictures were 4 months ago, but at least the one where he's flexing and he's like, I fear no man. That was actually taken before the Ruiz fight. This one. And look at the difference. So to me, Joshua for sure has lost weight. So he went vegan. Where you hear that? Y'all funny as hell. But you guys get what I'm saying. He said first pick he looked like dude from Green Mile. That's what I'm saying. He like Tukey Williams of boxing right there. Like he just looked extra hub. Look, he looked mean too, bro. And then now all of a sudden he shrunk in 4 or 5 months. We're gonna see what that did to him. Because, like I said, I think they thought, he said, Joan Coffey, boss. I want to go to Disneyland and see Mickey Mouse, boss. See, I think Andy and team, bro, they did the 52 fake. This is Andy Ruiz. He lost weight for sure, I can tell that. But I don't think he's what y'all was making. He said Michael John White. Bro, Andy Ruiz, I don't think he's going to weigh in as light as y'all think. Look, this is Andy Ruiz today. He looked like the dude from Best Buy car audio, bro. Nah, fuck that. He looked like he was working at Best Buy car audio. This motherfucker wearing a Best Buy car audio looking like the buff, dude that work at Best Buy. Look at them tickets and make sure your receipt matching up looking ass, bro. Bro, the receipt better add up at Best Buy looking ass, bro. This was Ruiz today, bro. This was Ruiz today. He don't look overdone like he look, like I said. Yeah, Andy the auto manager, So I don't think he lost with Freddie Roach and Mike Tyson. That's what I'm saying, man. People go, I don't like him skinny like this. What, bro? He lost weight, but he don't look. I'm not trying to say like the man didn't train, but I'm saying I don't think he lost ungodly amount of weight to the point where it's not healthy, where he's not going to be strong. Joshua cut a lot of mass. Ruiz looked like he got in better shape because he had a full camp. And that's what I said. Okay, so this is almost the same position that he was in the skinny picture. Bro. Andy Ruiz, you mean to tell me he looked like that? Look, right there. Look at him. This is recent. You think he looked the same as the Michael Hunter pick? Bro, I think they hit him with that 52 fake out. I really do. Bro, he's on the edge of the matron, the edge of the apron, and he looked way bigger than the Michael Hunter picture. Watch, man. We gonna get to the bottom of this. Hold on. All right, I got it. Okay. So you see how he's looking like a cruiser right here. No date. Nobody knows when this picture originated. He looked a lot small. You know what I'm saying? Like his neck, all that, right? But this happened after that picture came out in a similar position. And he still looked big. Like he looked like Andy from the first fight damn near. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit toned down, a little bit. Bro, I think they hit him with that 52 fake out. That don't even look like the Michael Hunter pick. Look. People are like, "Oh, I hate skinny Andy." What the fuck? Bro, he still looked thick with it. Pause. What about the tattoo sleeve? Bro, he does not, ever since that picture came out that everyone, including me, no, I know this is a more accurate, this is a more recent one. Bro, this is a more recent one for sure. Because he has vlogs and shit. Look. Bro, he tricked. I think they did the 52 fake out. That picture, bro, that picture came out, myself included, and everybody ate on it. Everybody bid on it and thought that was current form Andy Ruiz. So this man started, bro, he hit him with the pump fake. Tell me why. I told you. Remember when I told you on my channel, I've always been good with riddles, puzzles, and stuff like that. Michael Hunter, oh my gosh, bro. I'm the young god over this. Bro, Andy Ruiz, career-wise, weight has fluctuated. I've seen him this small before, but it wasn't recently. It was when he was with Top Rank still. He's known Michael Hunter for a while. There is no date as to when this was done. He didn't say, oh, I just put in 10 rounds with Ruiz and then took the picture. All it says is this. All that came out from Michael Hunter, it says Elite Sparring Saudi bound. And he tagged Andy Ruiz. And everybody, being media and fan, oh, man, have you seen Andy Ruiz? And we just assumed that it was a recent picture because we heard they were sparring. But now that I think about it, a week before the fight, I don't know that that's the case because ever since this picture showed up, he been at the Canelo fight, didn't look that small. Like, he didn't look like this small. He been at other fights. He helped the dude push the truck. He didn't look like this. Like, he looked cruiserweight small to me. Look. Bro, he looked hella small right there. He looked like he was going down to cruiserweight, like Spilka or somebody, or Michael Perez. I don't know when this picture was taken now. Look at him. And then now, ever since I seen him, that's what got me really thinking. Ever since I seen him. So you just seen the picture. This is him that we know is more recent. And he don't look like that, bro. Look, this is from a video. You see that? And he looked like just regular old Andy. Look. Bro, it looked like he had a bulletproof vest on or something. But the first one, it didn't. And this is... So if they were trending down to lose hella weight, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Andy Ruiz is going to be as light as you guys think. He said, this is Forensic Files Boxing. That's my favorite show. That's one of my favorite shows. Does that look like the same build? That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think the picture was recent. Because he ain't, every time he's sitting with Canelo, he didn't look that small. Every other time I've seen him since, he has never looked that small. Like, quite that small. Look, he's sitting next to Canelo. This is recent. This is what Canelo wore on the way out. Look. Does he look like when he's sitting next to Michael Hunter, bro? So we know this was Canelo before his fight in the origin. Does he look like the Michael Hunter build? That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all think I'm stupid. I don't know. I think Manny Robles, I think they hit him with the 52 pump fake. They sent this man into a spiral, so he's overtraining, thinking Andy Ruiz is gonna be dumbass light and fast and stuff. And they just got in cool shape, what they wanted to do, but they didn't get as light as people. I can't wait to the weigh-in. I cannot wait. Smash the like button. I cannot wait to the weigh-in because he does not look so far gone like you guys are making it out to be. He lost weight, sure. I give him that. But he don't look like he's 218 or 220s. He don't look that small to me. So now I'm wondering if that's even a recent picture that was the one that conveniently leaked. I'm telling you, man. This is from the Canelo fight, and he don't look as tiny. So I don't know if they did an old picture, if it was just a convenient angle, but this looked like Andy Ruiz for the first time. He might have sent this boy into a panic frenzy, thinking this man was getting tiny, and he's not getting tiny like you think. I know I can't be the only one. So that shape right here, right? This is the one that came out. I'm going to pull it up for you. Hold on. So that picture was, the origin of it was, hold on. That picture was from Halloween. That picture came out on Halloween. And everyone's like, oh, he's tiny and stuff. So since Halloween, maybe he ate back. I don't know. But when did Canelo fight? So listen. The picture was posted on Halloween. We're gonna break this down. When did Canelo fight Kovalev? What was the exact date? Okay. Hell no. Hell no. Okay, so listen. If that's not a tricky angle or an old picture, then this is what we're dealing with, people. From October 31st, that's impossible, bro. It's impossible. Or they got a sucked in looking weight, you know what I'm saying? Like they Photoshop out, bro. I don't know what they did. Old picture, Photoshop, sucked his stomach in or whatever, bro. So you mean to tell me this picture originated October 31st, right? I just looked at the date it was posted, right? He was looking like this October 31st. And by November 2nd, at the Canelo fight that he was there for, in all the videos, he didn't look like that. And he's sitting next to Canelo, and he looks like this. Bro, you would not balloon up in 2 days like this, bro. Bro, he does not look like bro, they did something. I don't know what. They got it Photoshop or something. There's no way. I'm a big dude. I would be a heavyweight. And my weight, I can fluctuate 8 to 10 pounds, but it's not going to be something super noticeable. He heavier than me. But bro, so in 2 days, he went from looking like cruiserweight back to, a better in shape Andy Ruiz from the first fight. He just, he looked smaller than the first fight, but he still looked like Andy Ruiz. Something down. No, that doesn't even make sense. So in 2 days, he went from looking like he was a shrunk down cruiserweight to that. I can't see it. So like I said, and the funny thing is, I told you, me personally, I wasn't worried about Ruiz's weight. I told you this. See how consistent I am? Look, this is him at the Canelo fight. Look, and people are like, oh, I don't like him fat. I don't like him skinny. Bro, he looked like a little bit tighter than the first fight. Bro, look. That looked like the Michael Hunter picture that was posted. Look. No. So in 2 days, he looked nothing like the picture. That can't be a recent picture, bro. Or they did a Photoshop, or they did, you know, had him suck in his stomach or whatever to look hella swole. I don't know what they did, bro. Seen and unseen boxing. Keep it up. Appreciate you. So I think, man, I think he hit. Bro, this is skullduggery at its finest. I think something is up with that, and I think they hit an insecure Anthony Joshua with the 52 fake out. Had this man dreaming about Ruiz, living in his head rent free, thinking of a smaller Ruiz. He was doing interviews saying he was going to lose some weight. Bro, I don't think they losing weight like you think they're losing weight. We're going to find out on that scale. I do think he lost weight for sure, but I don't think he lost the type of weight that's not going to make him healthy, like fight at a health. You know what I'm saying? He fought the first fight. See, this is what I told you. I told you from the beginning. He got this man overtraining. I really see that. He fought Joshua at 268. That's what he weighed in. He just did a last minute camp. To me, he still looks like he's in his 250s in these recent pictures. Bro, it's not like he's six packed up. He looks like he's still 250s or maybe even 260 still. Maybe just on the low side of 260. He still looks big, man. I promise you. I'm pretty good with the eye test. But that first picture, he looked tiny. He looked like way tinier. So I don't know if it's a camera. I don't know what they did, bro. Hey, Desmond Parker, you out of pocket. It's not really realistic that he looked, if that was supposed to be a recent picture that we all thought, and then he looking like a cruiserweight, and then 2 days later he looked closer to old Andy from the first fight, and y'all saying, oh, he's getting too skinny. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what y'all talk about, bro. I don't see it. Here, I'm gonna show you. Wait. Y'all gotta wait. You have to understand how weight works. So they could have had him posting any type of picture. And y'all fell for the mousetrap. All right, look. So this is the one that everyone was like, man, he's losing all this weight. That's him after. This is a recent one of him. This looks like the same weight to you? Honestly. See, y'all was saying he's getting too skinny. Does it look... Bro, look at his head. Look at his head and face currently. And then look how skinny his neck and face was right there, bro. I don't think that's a recent picture, dog. But everyone assumed it was. Andy Ruiz didn't post this. Bro, I'm a man. I know how weight works because as soon as I hit the gym, you start seeing in my face. You'll start seeing in my face. So that's what I'm saying. Freddie Roach and Mike Tyson, all y'all dudes was panicking, saying he's going to be ineffective or skinny. And y'all wasn't saying nothing about Joshua. Joshua was the one that looked like Crypt Keeper compared to where he was. This might be an ugly night, bro. Y'all thought he lost all this weight. He don't look like he lost all that weight. He looked like he's just getting in better shape, hard sparring, putting the work in. He don't look like he's trying to do, Mr. Olympia or something. Man, whatever. I got that eagle eye, man. And I just thought about this today. Like, look, this is him training. He looked like He looked like that Michael Hunter picture though. Look. So I don't think the game plan was for him to get dangerously light. But you guys ran out and said, "Oh, you're so panicked." Like, look, this is his vlog. He just filmed this. Look at his face, still look full. That other picture with Michael Hunter that we all assumed was recent. I told y'all. Oh, hell no. Look. See, look at him. Y'all talking about he too skinny and shit. Look at him. No. Bro, see, that's why I told you I wasn't worried about him getting too skinny, because he don't look too skinny. He don't look like he went. Joshua went. Look. Okay, answer this. Who looked like they went overboard? If you're going from one extreme to the next, does Ruiz look like a whole different fighter? Not that other picture, because that other picture's unconfirmed. See, you got to understand it like that. These videos, this stuff was shot. It's his vlog. You know, he's at the Canelo fight. So we have an actual date and time to those. At least the Canelo fight ones, him in Saudi Arabia, we can confirm that's him now or recently. This other shirtless Michael Hunter shit, I don't know when that was taken at all. Because the same thing, it goes for like catfish, damn it. Bro, Joshua got catfished. Fuck that. Joshua got catfished. Joshua got catfished and started overtraining. Nah, fuck that. He got catfished. So Joshua he fell for the mousetrap. He got catfished. That scale's gonna tell us what we need to know. If Ruiz if he come in at a crazy low weight, like 227, 232, or something like that, like he looks in that first picture with Hunter, then I'm wrong. But if his weight is not that much off from what he was in the first fight, then I believe I was right. Joshua got catfish, bro. I'm telling you. I study this stuff, and I remember, and I was thinking today, I'm like, man, ever since that one leaked pic, like, okay, for example, what if I posted a picture and then I look hella small and cut up, and then you see me at a fight and I never look like that ever again? Women do this all the time. You know, like, well, they'll post a picture when they was in fucking prom queen, and now she look like prom fiend. You know, or she'll post a picture before she had a kid or some shit. But you don't know. You just looking at her Instagram. Oh, she look good. Who's that? Yeah, where Tina at? Oh, yeah, Tina, I'd like to meet her. You know, because you looking at her social media dumb shit, judging her, and you think Tina got it. Yeah, that's Tina Turner. Because when you see her, you're going to turn her ass around. You going to turn your ass around and leave, because she don't look like that no more. Yeah, that's Tina, all right. That's Tina Turner. You going to turn her and be like, hey, you got to get the fuck up out of here. What the fuck? You look nothing like these pictures. Bro, I'm telling you, this man just hit him with a catfish. Motherfucker taking headshot. You know the females be taking nothing but headshots and shit. Headshot, Call of Duty, headshot. And then you meet her, you're like, oh shit, she's fine. She look like Jennifer Aniston. And then she look like Free Willy when you get, she look like Shamu when you get, nah. You look like Jennifer Aniston in that shit, bro. You look like the old Jennifer Hudson. Nah, you switched up on me. Nah, he got catfish. Nah, it's gotta be. You know? Girls do. I'm telling you, women do the same shit. There's no date on the picture. You don't know when the picture was taken. You're just assuming it's recent. But it could be a picture she had on her phone. And she had it when she was looking right. You know? When she was looking like Naomi Campbell. But then she ate too much Campbell soup. You know? She was looking like Riri. You go meet up with her, she look like Big Worm. You're playing with my emotions here. Man, that's $100. But where the Riri at, though? What's up, Big Worm? I mean, Big Worm. Like, you look like Big Worm these days and shit. Nah. He got catfish. This man catfished him. Nah, I'm telling you, females do it. They go from dream girls to nightmare bitches. Like, what the fuck? Where the dream girls at? All right. He said, bitch said she look like Janet Jackson. Got out of the car looking more like Freddie Jackson. Bro, she look like Freddy Krueger. Freddie Mercury, bro. She look, man, come on, bro. Bro, I think he catfished him and had him on panic mode. Man, I'm telling you, women do that. They do the same thing. She looking like Tatiana Ali. Then you meet up with her and Keenan Thompson. Like, what? Where the Tatiana thing? She look like Keenan and Kel. Nah. Keenan in hell. She switched up on you. You got hit. That's, bro, I'm from the Bay. That's what we call it. That's the 52 fake. That's the 52 fake out. Man, I'm telling you. See you on her page, she look like Lori Harvey. And then you meet her, she look like the Parkers. Countess Vaughn and shit, bro. We're the Parkers. Yeah, you better park that car somewhere else. You got to leave. Yeah, you the Parkers. All right, park that shit over there. I'm leaving, you know. We're the Parkers. Bro, you went from Moesha to Countess. Man, you gotta leave, bro. You the Parkers, that's what's up. You gotta leave, though. Park over there. Park her over there. Get her out of here. Nah. She got to go. Social media, she looking like Ella May. You meet her, she look like Ellen Mayo. Like, where you supposed to look like Ella May? Nah, I didn't say Ella May. I said LMAO. Laughing my ass up. Man, get the fuck away from me. You got to leave. You talk like a hustler, but you broke and ugly. That's what's up. You know my money. That's bro, these dudes be jealous as fuck. Do you see they hate when we having fun. That's what haters do. Yeah, bro. He said, damn, that was random. That's what you do when you're a hater, bro. Anyway, women do that all the time where they be like, you know, you think it's some work. Like, damn, she looking good. You go up to meet her. She look like Doughboy and shit. Which one? Pick one. Pillsbury or a Cube. Mama, I ain't know, mama. Like, remember after Ricky died and shit? Mom, she started attacking him and shit. Mom, I ain't even do nothing. Yeah, you got your brother killed, bro. You got Ricky killed. What the fuck? Damn, mama, I ain't know, mama. Doe, let me out. Doe, let me out. Mama, I ain't know, mama. Why did she hit? That was fucked up. I felt bad for Cube. Why the fuck she do that? He got Ricky killed? Ricky was That motherfucker was scratching scratchers. You a weak ass football player. You ran it. He pulled out the double gauge on you. He pulled out that gauge and you ran in a straight line, but you a football player. You better run some of them routes. Some of them routes that Baltimore Ravens was running today. You better start slashing. Better get on your Debo Samuels. That motherfucker ran in a straight line. Was supposed to be a football player finna get a scholarship. Movies be dumb when they don't cover these bases. Morris Chestnut gonna run in a straight line. You deserve to get sprayed. To be honest, you a star athlete and you ain't gonna run no route, bro. Oh shit, bro. Bro, I'm finna do like Wilder when he hit Stavern for the third knockdown. Remember, the ref was like, "All right, time in," and Stavern was like, looking shaky. Wilder said, "Bro, I'm finna run that route." I mean, I still might get clipped, but shit, at least I tried. I'm finna try to take up Allen Iverson. Bro, I'm finna be. There's only one Tyson Fury. Bro, I'm finna be on my Fury shit. Fury versus Wilder, rounds 1 through 4. Motherfucker, pull that gauge out. There's only one Tyson. Tyson moved like a fiend, bro. The way that motherfucker. There's only one, bro. Sit still. Let Wilder hit you one time. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. Wilder was missing in the bitch though. Bro, it's hard to hit them fiends. Y'all ever fought a crackhead? Man, them fiends be moving on you. Damn, I thought it was quick. You try to catch them there. Bro, because they used to that. Cops, and they wiggle out the cuffs and shit. Goddamn Joe Rogan. Pew! And them fiends be, bro. You see a dope dealer try to get his money from a fiend, good luck. Man, what about that 20 you owe me? Oh, I got it right here. Bro, they finna take off on your ass. You a slow ass drug dealer. You ain't catching them. Catch a crackhead. That should be a game show. Now, fuck all that American Ninja Warrior shit. Catch a crackhead. CAC, catch a crackhead. If you could catch a crackhead, bro, that's like a jackrabbit. You can catch anything. You can fish. You can catch fish, catch a bit. Bro, if you can catch a crackhead, you can do whatever. Crackheads will take off on your ass like Marion Jones. On your mark, get set. Before you even shoot the gun, the crackhead. And I feel like crackheads don't have like traditional runs. It's going to look hella weird. It's like a cracky run. You got a little bit of a crack run. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the average person has a certain bop to they run. Crackheads, they be running hella extra. Looking like the T1000 and T2 Judgment Day. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Hey, that T1 fast. That T1000 was fast as a bitch, huh? Robert Patrick, that motherfucker came out the mall like dun 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 dun. I'll be scared. That boy, come on. That motherfucker, he was hawking. Jump on the truck and shit. Crackhead got that weird run. It's gonna be looking like the Thriller dance and shit. Man, what the fuck is you doing? I'm like fucking Diddy of running. Motherfucker dance to this shit. Bad boy. Take that. What's up, baby? G-Dep, I see you. Loon. Goddamn. I almost threw up. Who said that? Someone said crackheads are super unorthodox. He said unorthodox. You think Wilder is hard to read? They're a crackhead. Put him up. What the fuck? They be like the Emmanuel Augustus of boxing. Crack. Like, damn. And you really get hit with some stupid shit because you don't expect someone to hit you like a hammer and shit. You could catch a deer on foot if you could catch a crack. Bro, facts. What if you fought a crackhead and really start getting embarrassed? Like he was on his like cracky Ray Leonard, like he was like a crack Sugar Ray Leonard. He was like bolo punching. Bap. I'll be hot, bro. If you couldn't stop, bro, that you have unstoppable strength. He's bolo punching you. Meow. Motherfucker making sound effects as he punches you. Pew. Oh shit, did he connect that shit? I'll be hot, bro. Motherfucker always got them crackheads always got fashion that don't be in fashion. I mean, like jean jacket, acid wash jeans, the denims don't match. Like, where you get them acid washes from? Motherfucker got a bedazzled coat like Don King and shit. Only in America. Someone said I like that hat and got blocked. Really? That's weird. Shooters, why'd y'all block him? He said I like your hat and you blocked him. Hey, the shooters got no chill. These are our jokes. Y'all just push the button on anybody now. He said the crackhead wearing half a throwback. Yeah, this shit, instead of Mitchell and Ness, I just say Mitchell. Like, where you get that? Mitchell. Where'd you get that Mitchell and Ness? Nah, this is just Mitchell. I got it from Mitchell. Man, what the fuck? How you got a Mitchell only? I don't know, Mitchell. What the fuck? I hate, man, crackheads be having jerseys of people you didn't even know played and shit. Like, number 21 with the Giants, whose jersey is that? Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless. You got a Skip Bayless jersey? Like, yeah, number 21, Skip. It's Skip Bayless. Like, bro, I didn't even know he played and shit. How you got a Skip Bayless jersey? Get the fuck up out of here. You don't like it? It's my Skip Bayless. Like, man, I wasn't even aware he was on the fucking Jets. I'm a Jet too. Thank you. And steal your money. Run, man. He said that's that drip, that Bayless 21. Hey, get the fuck out of here. He said Bayless 21. You stole that from one of them African shops in New York. One of them, bro, them Africans, they'll sell you anything in New York. And them bodegas, they just be having stupid shit. It'd be like Benjamin Franklin on a skateboard on a t-shirt. Man, what the fuck? Benjamin Franklin don't know how to fucking half pipe. And, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm talking about. You ever, like, cause we got flea markets out here. You go to a flea market and see some shit that never even happened. Bart Simpson black and shit. When was he black? Motherfucker got a gold chain on. Why is Bart actual black though? Like on the cartoon he yellow, but you got this alleged Bart and he black, smoking weed and all types of trifling shit. Motherfucker got an EBT card on the shirt. Why is he black with an EBT? Hey, y'all try to play it. Fucking black Bart Simpson with an EBT card. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Doing all types of, man, I like to do hood rat shit with my friends. Fucking Latarian ass Bart Simpson. Man, this ain't the real Bart. I'll take the shirt though. How much? $5? Y'all don't remember them Bart Simpson shirts? And he'd be black and shit. Like, why is he the Black Channel? Like, why is Bart Simpson black? Y'all, man, y'all don't remember that? I know y'all, some of y'all is young as shit, like my boy Icy. That should be weird as fuck. Bart Simpson breaking up weed on a table. Like, why is he doing that? Or Bugs Bunny or something. You know what I'm saying? It'd be stupid shit. Why is Bugs Bunny breaking up a zip? You know, breaking down a zip and shit. Man, this is some stupid shit. Who thought of it? You had to be high to even think of it. I'm gonna get April O'Neil in a thong. Like, why is April O'Neil in a thong? Man, you tripping, bro. In the Ninja Turtles, they got gold chains over their shell. Oh shit, you high as fuck. What the fuck? He said Bart Simpson looking like Mr. T. That's what I'm saying. Hella out of pocket. He said Betty Boop, a stud on the shirt. Hey, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Ego, remember the Big Johnson t-shirt? Hell yeah. I remember No Fear, Gecko, or I think it had a gecko on it. Big Johnson. Y'all remember No Fear? It be always people, motherfuckers with fear wore them and shit. People that got picked on school. Oh, you got some fear. Give me your lunch money. You gonna have some fear today. If you start running me that wallet, you gonna have that fucking fear. Y'all remember the bikes with the pegs at the back? You have your friend standing up on the bike. You know what's I just thought of something so weird. Man, them Shaq shoes was ugly. That's Shaq in the food with them fucking shoes you released. But anyway, I'm not even trying to be funny. Bro, my mind is warped. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about. If you're Joshua, are you going to have you know how like Wilder's, like, I'm not even trying to be funny. This is a real thing that popped in my head. Y'all want to hear it? This is back to boxing. Do y'all want to hear this? This is it's kind of messed up, but it literally was a thought that just went on my head. If y'all want to hear it, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? What the fuck? Motherfucker said talk. This ain't the first 48. Motherfucker just gonna say talk. Talk, goddammit, I'm gonna throw you in the fireplace. Remember she said it to Chucky? Talk, goddammit, I'll throw you in the fire. He said, you fucking bitch, I'll kill you or... Damn, he got blocked for saying talk. Hey, these shooters is ruthless. Ruthless records. Easy E. All right, look. Who watched Wilder Ortiz? These shooters don't care, bro. I'm afraid of them. Who watched Wilder Ortiz, the fight? I did hear. Okay. So think back. Do you remember Wilder walked out and it was like a long entrance and he was dipped in sauce and he looked imperial, looked like a Disney villain and all this, and he's walking out to this, score. It's like a movie score. Y'all seen that? Joshua just got knocked out in his last fight. Do you think he would you do an elaborate, like, this is a do or die fight? Would you even do an elaborate ring walk knowing this guy might be able to beat you again? Do you feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like that would be kind of fucked up. Like, okay, if let's say Joshua came out to the Ruiz fight and he's looking like this wizard and Captain Crunch, all the shit that Wilder had, right? And he's walking out, like, dun, dun, and then Ruiz just sleeps him. That would be like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna come out looking like Super Shredder and then lose? That wouldn't be a good look. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, would he even have like a ring walk? That just seems weird, like coming out to the ring in an elaborate way, like A-side way, and then lose, like, especially if you might lose to this guy again. Like, you walking out like the president and stuff. And then you fight him and then lose like that. Like, damn, we wait. Motherfucking ring walk last longer than the fight. I'll be hot, bro. Cause you remember Floyd used to come out like the Roman the gladiator and stuff. You do all that stuff and then lose. That wouldn't be that good. Anyway, that's my time. I think Joshua got catfish. It don't make sense. These pictures don't make sense, yo. I literally haven't seen him look as tiny since that picture came out. Something to think about. Bro, look. That was the picture that everyone said he was getting too skinny. And this is him days ago. Bro, you guys were worried about him being too light. Again, I think he lost weight from the first fight, but I don't know if that picture was even current. I really look at it. Unless he wears his weight super crazy. Yeah, man, Freddie Roach and Mike Tyson. Oh, I like skinny Josh. I mean, I like skinny Ruiz. This is not good for him. That's what I'm saying. Are people even paying attention? See, I pay attention. It's one thing I do. Andy walked out to Nipsey. What did AJ walk out to? Mr. Rogers. You know, something like that. Just I pay attention to stuff like that. How Joshua always bumping hip hop and Beanie Man and stuff, and he never walk out to nothing like that. You know, bro, he's looking for people's approval. That's another indication. Bro, I walk out to I walk out to James Brown. Bro, listen, there are like white fighters from similar regions, and they seem to have more pizzazz and swag than Joshua. I'm not even trying to be funny. Tyson Fury came out, living in America. And he's like, got to do, living in America. And then he came out like with the sombrero and stuff. That was his own little thing, whatever. Joshua walking out to Sweet Caroline. Conor McGregor be like, no, notorious. And he be coming out dipped in mink and shit. Bro, they have more drip and more personality about it than Joshua. They coming out to more hip trend, urban or whatever you want to call it. James Brown, urban, trendy thing. Joshua coming out like he was born in like 1920. Who's Burner Boy? What are you I don't even know who that is. This is not. Are you Nigerian? Look at your name. Are you Nigerian? What are you? That's all I need to know. This man said Burner Boy. I don't even know who that is. And I'm not just talking about one way, and I'm talking about in general. Are you Nigerian? I'm just curious. If you don't mind sharing that. Are you Nigerian? I don't even know what Afrobeat is. What the hell? You're Ethiopian? Okay, welcome. What's Afrobeat? I don't know what that is. Who would talk about it all the time? Oh, if Water had a criminal record? Yeah, you already know how that goes. I'm missing out on what? I don't know. I maybe have heard it. I just don't call nothing Afrobeat. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I guess I've heard it. Who's the Afrobeat artist? Y'all trying to roast me. Oh, you missed out. Okay, who the hell is it? Who is it? Wiz Khalifa? Who's Afrobeat? Afro Man? Like, I don't know. I don't know who these people are. I might have heard this. I just don't call nothing Afrobeat. Yeah, get a phone out so I can get a copyright strike. Good idea. Yeah, let me get the phone out and start playing it. So YouTube. Burner Boy. I'll check it out. I don't even remember that. I remember Joshua coming out to Sweet Caroline and Barracuda and shit. Doom da da doom da da doom da da doom da da doom doom. Doom ga da doom ga da doom ga da doom. Bro, he was coming out to that. He was coming out to Guitar Hero. Man, whatever. We gonna see Saturday. Bro, why didn't he bring Meek Mill out? Why was he talking to Meek? Why was he talking to Meek on the zone? Why didn't he come out to Meek Mill? So you was just talking to Meek, but you didn't want to come out to Meek Mill on the zone last fight. He was talking, wait a minute, y'all thought I was winner? Why don't you come out to Meek? The Meek shall inherit the earth looking at, bro. He said Meek disappeared after the KO. Was he at the fight? I didn't see him. He said Meek disappeared. I'm going to the studio. Bro, I didn't even see him at the fight. Eddie Ruiz said the Meek shall inherit the earth. Oh my God, bars, let's get it. Joshua tries to act American so hard. I'm glad someone else seen it, not me. Bro, he be rapping. That. And then Joshua, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. It's just it's just awkward. Like his I don't know. I don't know if he was the hip kid in school or what, or if he was like quiet, wallflower, and now he got the attention. But it's just something about it's awkward. Like he talks too much, like to admit too much. Okay, for example, he was like, "Yeah, my fight with Miller, I'm glad it got canceled." And we were like, "Why are you glad it got canceled?" And then he said to the interviewer, he said he's bipolar, bro. I don't know, but he said, "Yeah, I'm glad my Miller. Why you hating on AJ, bro? You didn't even let me say what I had to say. Block him. I knew you was a rat." He's egocentric. Yeah, exactly, bro. You see how old media does? I said he blah blah blah. I didn't even say what he said. Why you hating, bro? Get them out of my channel. Good luck. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Because in boxing, all this extra emotional stuff, it doesn't get you anywhere. That is not gonna change what happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? I told you, I'm picking Andy Ruiz to win. I have valid, or what I believe to be valid, reasons why he wins. If he doesn't win and Joshua wins, then great. I will give him credit for it. Like, you guys don't understand. Do you understand? If Joshua wins, I get paid. If Ruiz wins, I get paid. I don't care. Like, my bank account will not change no matter who wins in a negative way. It's not that serious. I'm telling you my opinion on what I see. If you don't come for my opinions, then I don't understand why you would be on my live stream to talk about it. Anyway, Anthony Joshua, he admits weird things. He said, my fight with Miller, I'm glad it got canceled. And they're like, why? He said he had a rap battle with Gerald Miller and he got ate up. That's basically what he said. He said this on tape. He said, so yeah, after my Miller fight got canceled, the footage never aired. I want to see that. He said he had a rap battle. I swear, bro. He's on tape, on record, said he had a rap battle. They were going back, they were doing the Sky Sports gloves are off or something like that. And he says, Miller, we had a rap battle, and then like he ate me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he said, so when the fight got canceled, he was glad that because the footage never came out. Like, bro, Miller was just big baby was just bodying you with the bars. That's just weird that someone would even admit. Like, it said something like, oh, something you regret or something like that. He was like, yeah, I stuttered, I messed up, and I couldn't get it back going. And Miller, he out-battled me. He ate me up in the 8 Mile Cypher. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would... That's weird. I don't know if it's a different culture, but that's weird. I would not admit that. And the question wasn't even about Miller. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so weird that he would just say that. The question was something like, name one of your regrets. That's what you decide to tell. No one would have known about that. Miller fucked up his own bag. And you just randomly said, oh, he ate you in a rap battle. I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying. I just don't see how he'll resonate with America the same way. He doesn't go to Wilder's fight, wouldn't let Wilder in the ring. Gerald Miller ate him in a rap battle, and then the fight never happened. He lost to Ruiz. He's telling people to bow down to his feet and kiss the throne and pinky ring, and he's going to flip people off and say F everybody if he wins. I mean, his personality is robotic. No one seems to be able to get an exclusive interview unless you paid with Eddie, what's the name? You know, select few people, and we know why. I don't understand how Eddie Hearns or Joshua thinks that's the ticket to America. I really don't. Like that's your introduction to American boxing. You turned down the $50 million Wilder opportunity. So, and then you say you want him to come, you're not coming to America because you owe it to the man, something's not up. This team keeps saying different shit. It's what it is. People always want to redirect it, but oh, they're both at fault. No. Joshua's team's at fault. Period. How do you say no to 50 million plus 50% of the pay-per-view, even Steven, then say no, let me lowball you with the flat fee on no pay-per-view, come to the UK, and then Desperate Wilder at that time still said he'll take it. We just have 3 more issues that we need to hash out, very minor stuff. Give us some dates and blah, blah, blah. And then the WBA says, no, fight Povetkin. You got 48 hours to announce it. And then it took a month for the Povetkin fight to get announced. Bro, they set this up. And if AJ loses, this is going to be Eddie Hearns' ticket up out of here. It's going to be his ticket up out of the USA. Because what big fight is he going to put on? Who? Triple G versus Camille Sismeta? You know? Even the Canelo Triple G fight. That's going to be a Golden Boy card. You're going to be second fiddle. Because Canelo's the A side. So what is he going to put? Billy Joe Saunders versus Corsaires 2? You know? Devin Haney's a beast. He can't get him no opportunity to fight Lomachenko or Luke Campbell to get the title. Demetrius Andrade, I don't know when he's coming back. So those are your American guys that we all want to see. Daniel Roman, what? Murat Gat, what? Who's he gonna put? Bro, Eddie's squad is thinning out. Caleb Smith, who really lost and you rigged it, so he won versus John Ryder. Katie Taylor, who's had 2 tough fights, and she really robbed, not her personally, but you know, it was a robbery in her fight with Delphine Persoons. You know, then you got Jacobs fighting somebody who won't do a drug test. It's just it's not looking good. Anybody with a set of eyes can see this. You got Nevada mad at you. It's just not looking good. All of this stuff, and then on top of that, you got Fight Hype making articles about you saying, hey, like you're accommodating only to certain media that's being paid for it, bro. How can you win like this? Name one other promoter from Don King to Bob Arum to an advisor like Al Haymon, anybody else that has so much things in one solid year, fights falling apart in the UK, in the USA, drug test fails, you know, making American media angry, shunning American media, put what could be a big rematch in Saudi Arabia. Bro, who else is doing this? Moving Chavez from 1 to 2 to a 3rd state. Who else is doing this? Dillian White hiding his secret meeting and then putting him on another card because it's out of town where he's not blocked because it's in Saudi Arabia, who has no sanctioning body, you know, has no commission. So Dillian White can fight out there, no problem. But he can't fight in the UK right now. Bro, it's looking extremely bad. Ego last stream almost killed me. The military barber cut would be Basuda. Man, they fucked my head up. I'm just telling you. Ain't nobody Frank Warren. Ain't nobody acting like this. Okay, put it this way. Let's play. I told you I got time, cuz. Name somebody who acts like Joshua in boxing, a boxer who you think acts like Joshua, turns down $50 million, 50%, acts like almighty and omnipotent, and name someone similarly to Joshua that acts like it in Eddie Hearns. Name one other promoter doing everything Eddie Hearns is doing in a market he's trying to take over. And the worst part about it is they're doing DAZN Italy, DAZN Spain, DAZN Monte Carlo. He not treating them people like that. He not going to Monte Carlo and disrespecting them, and in one area says no, don't do the fight because he won't do a drug test, and then taking it to another place and another place. He ain't doing that to Spain. He ain't doing that. He ain't bouncing around. He's doing that to us, and that can't happen. New media. Why don't you do that to Spain? Not take no for an answer. Where someone says, "Hey, this guy's out of compliance. He can't fight here." So you just take it to another place in Spain, and then another place in Spain. Bro, he's bringing all that bullshit here. YouTube fights. We didn't take that shit to the UK, bro. The first one's in the UK. I'll watch it from the UK. I mean, I'll watch it. Yeah, you air it from the UK. We'll watch it here if we watch it. Now you got the UK, and I'm not even mad at KSI, Logan Paul. They just trying to build their brand. But then it didn't really do nothing for boxing. It didn't really do no fight season. They're talking about appealing it, and boxing is rigged, and this is stupid. You got fans arguing about Jack Reese and the 2 points. What did that do for boxing? Name something positive. Demetrius Andre wasn't on the card. Billy Joe and Devin's performance, maybe wasn't their best in their last couple of fights. Well, I know for sure Billy Joe Saunders wasn't. So what positivity has he brought? You're not, bro. And the other thing is this. Imagine, you have to understand boxing. It's like filming a movie. When they have a big blockbuster movie and they take it to Canada, they take it to New York, they say they film the Avengers. That benefits New York because people get employed, set designers, gaffers, people get jobs. You took this shit to Saudi Arabia. So you want Americans to watch this shit, and they're going to because of Andy Ruiz, but you want them to watch it at 2:30 West Coast time and buy DAZN and all this shit, but you took it out of reach for most people to get to. You took it to Saudi Arabia. So all y'all can be in cahoots. The fighters get taken care of and get some pay, but an area that could, like, there's so much money in Saudi Arabia. Areas like New York, areas like Vegas and America, where you want to sell this fight, those would be great landing pads for this fight. It would have been bigger, and it would have helped those markets. It would have helped Vegas. It would have helped New York. But you cutting G Money side deals with Saudi Arabia, and the money and the income and the interest and everything generated goes to over there overseas. So I beg of you and I ask of you, what positivity has Eddie Hearn brought to American boxing? And then on top of that, there's droves and legions of these idiots who start saying stupid shit because it's public forums and YouTube, and they start co-signing all this antics and stuff. No one's playing. No one wants to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? When it doesn't make sense. If you have a difference of opinion, okay, that's cool. But it's like this, they're repeating the same, oh, Wilder ducked him and he's ducking Dillian White 1,000 days. You're bringing a whole different disruption to American boxing. Prove me wrong. Go. What positivity has he brought to American boxing since this whole DAZN operation? And notice it wasn't until this last year that anyone even really had a problem with Eddie Hearn's antics, because it was manageable. It wasn't nothing over the top. He's doing over the top disrespectful stuff now. Oh, Nevada, we can't fight there? Okay, California. Okay, we can't fight there? Arizona. You're doing extra stuff. He wasn't doing all this before, so no one cared. He coming in saying all the promoters are going to be angry with me. It's the Eddie Hearn American takeover. What takeover? We got $1 billion. Showtime going to be out of business. Showtime got a fight next month. You said this in October. You said 12 months they're out of here. 12 months would have been October. It's November. Showtime's still here. They got actually a good card in December. It is December 1st, so this month. What are we talking about? What has Eddie Hearn positive? Okay, buying media, saying I don't care about journalistic integrity. People, I ain't even applied to none of these fights, so I'm not even tripping. I never got denied. You can ask them. But you got American media not, getting put on the back burner for UK media and foreign media because that's what you want. You want to make sure they're employed and they get the best sound bites. But you're in our land, in our venues, and Fight Hype or whoever, and I didn't talk to them or whatever. I'm just talking about the articles and stuff. They're trying to get access and cover the fights and get all the sound bites too, and they don't have no type of preferential treatment. They're not getting their hotels paid for. I'm not getting my hotels paid for. Everybody's just grinding. So I ask you again, what are you doing? He's a double agent. He's a double agent. He's trying to act like he's pro DAZN and caping for DAZN and yeah, because he has a fallback. If DAZN blows up, he got Sky Sports bullshit. You know what I'm saying? No, I take that back. I don't mean to call it because they didn't do nothing. But I'm just saying he has a fallback plan. You know what I mean? He has a fallback plan. And between, bro, they acting like he's the Irishman or something. Like, between DAZN and Sky Sport, nobody feels like, hey, you're ruffling too many feathers unnecessarily. Let's just calm it down a touch. No, ain't nobody. So it is what it is. Good luck. We'll see. We'll see about this American takeover, especially after Saturday. I hope Joshua wins. I really do, for Eddie's sake. Talk, and then it goes deep. People are tired of it. Talking about Al Heyman, so American promoter or advisor, whatever. American advisor, PBC did this wrong. They're doing time buys, and why do they have this? What happened to the blah, 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 and why did PBC do this? And Wilder ain't selling. Nobody knows him. Oh, he's ducking Dillian White. Oh, we'll sue Deontay Wilder. Oh, Wilder's not going to fight against Tyson Fury. Always interjecting his 2 cents. But he ain't telling us no numbers of his. Broner Pacquiao, no one wants to see an old guy versus... Bro, he said Broner Pacquiao, no one wants to see an old man versus Broner, a disappointment, something like that. Since that, the old man Pacquiao just beat Keith Thurman. That was a signature win. I needed to see that from him. See him fight a young, hungry lion, and he did that. But you got Eddie Hearn putting weight, scarf versus puke, and cards like this. And he ain't saying nothing negative about those. He doing these Monte Carlo show. Huey Fury pulling out. Scott Quigg pulled out of the December 7th Joshua Ruiz card. He got drug addicts on cards. And he ain't saying nothing about that. Bro, this can't continue like this. It just can't. People are tired of it. It's just all negativity. And like I said, especially in these comment sections. Bro, America, we didn't have this. Ain't nobody had no issue with UK channels or, UK until Eddie kept talking. And then now it's like trying to create a bi-coastal war or whatever, transatlantic, whatever he talking about, war. Bro, no, ain't nobody have no issues until Eddie Hearn. When Frank Warren was promoting Tyson Fury, ain't nobody jumped out their skin and was getting dissed by UK channels and stuff. Everything was perfectly fine. But Eddie Hearn want to be all in the video, dancing, come to death row. So he get that new media treatment, bro. It's just something gotta give, man. Like, you gotta know your role, like The Rock say, and just chill sometimes. Just chill. It's like he just won't stop. You have name another UK. What's the dude? Maloney, the one that turned into a girl or whatever. Ain't nobody said nothing about him. Kelly Maloney, whatever. Caitlyn, whatever his name is, her name, whatever. I don't know. The fuck. Nobody said nothing negative about Mahoney. It's crazy. Nobody said nothing about Frankie. Nobody angry with none of these dudes like that. It's Eddie. Eddie beefing with Heyman. Eddie has had spats with Bob Arum. Eddie has had spats with Oscar De La Hoya. Eddie Herron and Frank Warren. Eddie's going at Broner. Eddie and Wilder have why do you think Wilder said, yeah, I'll meet with DAZN, but oh my gosh, Eddie Hearn can't be there. They're trying to close a deal, and then Eddie Hearn can't come, and he's supposed to be their lead promoter or whatever. That know DAZN don't know boxing. They're a sports app, so they're trying to encompass sports. They're trying to handle Bellator, darts, cricket, whatever the fuck. Your people, De La Hoya, Golden Boy, and Matchroom are supposed to be the brains of that section. You know what I'm saying? Of the boxing outfit. One of the people, I mean, Golden Boy don't make sense for them to be in the Wilder thing, and then Eddie Hearn, that could be a good person to have in the meeting if Wilder wanted him in the meeting because of his connection to boxing, but Wilder don't want him in the meeting. You just never stop complaining. Block him. Yeah, and I'm going to keep doing it, and you ain't going to do shit. See, the funny thing is this. You got to know old media is dead. I told you. So I don't stop complaining, and you know my MO. My MO is to just complain for no reason. Frivolous complaining, right? But why do you come back? So if you already know what it's going to be, if you went to a chow hall and every day you say, what's the soup of the day? They say chicken noodle. And you're like, patooey, I don't eat chicken noodle. And you went on Monday. What's the soup of the day? Chicken noodle. You went on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What's the soup of the day? They said chicken noodle. Why on earth, if you don't eat chicken noodle, would you keep going back to that chow hall to tell them that you don't eat chicken noodle and your stomach can't take it? Bro, it doesn't make sense. We know you a fan. You love me. Because there's no other reason that would be the case. Oh, every time I come, this guy, he's complaining. Every day is chicken noodle soup. I got you. Why do you keep coming back if you don't eat chicken noodle soup, huh? I told you, I'm a one-on-one. They can't do it like me. We know what time that is. Ego on they damn net, bro, because they not gonna stop what we doing, baby. Smash the like button. I want them to outwork me. I want them to get more respect than me. I can't wait for that day. I can't wait. See, that's what I'm saying. All this energy, 50 account. Oh, you just complain. Okay, you do what I do. You have a YouTube account, set it up, get you a little mic, hit the record button, and you do what I do. So Wilder, Duck, Joshua, and you don't like complaining channels. Wilder sold 2,500. He's ducking Dillian White. Al Heyman's the devil. You do that on your channel. Talk about that. All those things. And keep racking up subscribers. Keep doing this. Start covering fight. You do that on your side. Because we good over here. Bro, they try everything. They try to talk about what I look like physically. They say, oh, that's why you only have almost 200,000. I ain't complaining about my numbers. You are. We good. They don't like ego for sure, but they hate seeing like-minded people in the stream who are rejecting old media mindset. They hate it. I know. But that ain't gonna change nothing. Bro, I've been at this for a while now. That ain't gonna change it because you don't like it. If you think Joshua beats Ruiz or whatever, that's cool. Talk about that on your shit. You can talk about all my stuff, but you just come with what you believe to be your facts. Thoughts on Devin Haney working with Eddie Matchroom? That's his business. And to my understanding, it's not that long of a contract. So, he's young. He'll cool. He'll be cool either way. And I mean, it's not like he's getting a title shot, so he making hella money from what I understand, fighting, thing. It's just not getting him the legacy fights at the moment. Plus, if Teofimo, Richard Comey winner, they were fighting Lomachenko before Devin. That franchise thing told you everything you needed to know. The funny thing is, the more they hate on you, the more popular you get. I know. I ain't worried about it. Yeah, I mean, he's 21. He just turned 21. So truth be told, he can. I don't even think he has a long contract like that. I think he only has 3 more fights. I don't know exactly. You can ask him, but he getting a bag regardless. And so even if he does that, completes his deal, he might shop around. He might go back to Eddie. I don't know, but he getting money. We know that. So, see, and that's the thing. This is the thing. That's good for Devin. I don't know what it does for his legacy, but he's still young enough. Lomachenko didn't even turn pro till he's 24, 25. Right? But, good for Devin to make money. But the thing is, this I don't see how this can be the case for DAZN for too long, where you have all these fights that aren't household name type of fights with people getting killer bags. You get what I'm saying? So let's say Devin Haney gets, I don't know. Let's say he gets $3-6 million, $8 million, whatever. Eddie can't get him Lomachenko right now. That's obvious. Eddie can't get him the Luke Campbell fight in the UK. That's obvious. So he's been reduced to fighting anybody he can, right? So people like whoever he fought, Antonio Moran and stuff like that, they're still cashing him out. So that's, if anything, that's DAZN's problem. But it's not just Devin. This is in general. Canelo Kovalev don't think it did what it was supposed to do. That's why they had to wait for UFC 244 to try to get some of the fans afterwards, because it wasn't tracking to do great. And you paying Canelo $37 million, $36 million or whatever. So there's only so long you can operate at a loss. Period. Especially Canelo, if he fights the right person, he can put together a big event. But I think it's about that time where he's going to have to fight one of the fights that we want to see. So he has hope. But people like Triple G have less hope, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. He has less hope because he's older. People perceive that he lost to Canelo. Or he did lose to Canelo. But then they perceive that he lost to Derevyanchenko. Plus he's older. Plus he doesn't have a style that looks like it. How's Triple G? This what I tried telling y'all. Y'all did all this, said Triple G #1, all this stuff. Triple G don't have a style. Fighters like that typically don't fight in the fountain of youth. Ooh. Guys like Mayweather, they can go up, fight bigger guys, and reinvent themselves. Guys like Triple G, they usually can't. Maybe in the heavyweight division, because one punch could, like George Foreman, Michael Moore. That's just because Foreman got cracks. So, he was losing that fight, and he was able to turn things around. But based on Triple G's style, I don't see him fighting the fountain of youth and putting on the Rubio performances against elite names. He hasn't given. I mean, why? Okay, if he had a Rubio, Macklin, Curtis Stevens even level performance in him, then why didn't he show it versus Canelo, Jacobs, or Derevyanchenko? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why would the fighters don't, I mean, it would be stupid. Fighters don't just typically hold back, unless you're paid or some kind of fixed stuff. But in general, if you have the ability or skill to do better, you're going to do better. You don't get paid by the hour. So if Triple G had youth on his side and stuff like that, then why wouldn't he pull that out for the Derevyanchenko? Why wouldn't he pull that out? Like, you needed that extra man in the Derevyanchenko fight. You needed that extra oomph because he was looking bad in the fight. So for me, Triple G, from what I understand, was being reported, he getting paid good. He getting paid real good in comparison. So with no pay-per-view, dwindling stock, no longer having a trainer that trash talks, that makes you and keeps you relevant in the headlines, like Abel Sanchez, where's his end game? Who's he going to fight to justify 12, 15, $20 million purses? And then DAZN, out of pure desperation, they signed him for a long-term deal. Like, he got like 8 fights. Bro, listen, do you understand? Somebody know how long Triple G's deal is with DAZN? How many fights? Do y'all remember ever reading it? Because I know it's not like a 3-fight deal, bro. That's what I'm saying. DAZN don't understand the business. It's very clear. He does not have a 3-fight deal, bro. Hell no. It is not a 3-fight deal, because I read about it. They have him. It's like it's a 5-year deal or 6-year deal, something like that. It is not 3 fights. It's not. They gave him equity and all types of shit. Look it up. You have a computer. Block this motherfucker, bro. I knew you was a rat. Yeah, 7 or 8. That sounds about right. So, Pete. 8 sounds about right. 6 to 8, whatever. 6, 7, 8. Something like that sounds right. Understand this and understand this business. Actually, that's a good idea. But I know that was a rat, so we're going to leave him blocked. I will look it up. See if I can find it real quick. Just for... Just to be specific. Triple G, okay. All right, here's my point. Watch this. LA Times, Golovkin signs a 6-fight, 3-year deal with DAZN. You see that? Okay. So it's a 3-year, 6-fight deal. Herein lies the problem. Y'all hear me? That was a good idea, but I'm going to keep him blocked. Man, yeah, I'm going to keep him blocked. Because he was saying other stuff, so I know it was a rap. But I'm going to keep him blocked. Yeah, he got to stay blocked. All right. 3-year Mr. Boxing Ego. That's the Instagram. All right. 3-year, 6-fight deal. He said a 3-year tomato can deal. Hey, you out of pocket. But listen, 6-fight. This is how you know when it's bad business. This is how you know they don't know what they're doing. And when it comes to boxing, 3-year, 6-fight deal. I'm not the smartest brother in the world. 3-year, 6-fight deal. 3 minus this year, you still got 2 more years left in a 6-fight deal, and he's only fought twice. You got 4 more fights, 2 years with this man. So presumably 2 fights next year and 2 fights the following year if DAZN is even around, right? Within his first 2 fights, he looks horrible. Horrible. So his first fight didn't do him any favors because nobody knew who he was fighting. He fought Bill Bellamy, How to Be a Player, aka Steve Jelly Rolls. So that did trash numbers. Nobody was hyped for it that I seen. Nobody came to the press conference like a typical, Triple G when he was with HBO, etc. So that was trash. That was the introduction. And it was trash. Everybody's type trash or put the trash can emoji because it was trash. The Steve Rolls, we all know, was trash. TRASH, trash. That was horrible. Then you fight Derevyanchenko, and he thrashes you. So we have trash and thrash in Triple G's last two fights. One was trash, the other was a good fight, but you got thrashed. So that's trash and thrash. You still got 2 more years and 4 fights to make something to justify these $15 million paychecks that he's allegedly reported to get and this equity. Who's he going to fight? So you're going to pay him $15 million for Camille Sesmeta? So that's trash, just like Steve Rose was trash. Just so in your 3 fights, if he fights Camille Sesmeta, you have 2 of the 3 fights are trash. So $30 million for 2 fights of trash. Not looking good. Then you had one fight where I guess it still wasn't that big of a fight, but it was a good fight, and it was against a more meaningful guy, even though he lost to Jacobs, a guy that Triple G beat. So I don't think it did the numbers to justify $15 million, but at least it was a cool fight. It was a good action fight, but he didn't look good in it. So that's, bro, how can you win like this? How can you win if you have Triple G for 2 more years for 4 more fights, and within his second fight he's looking bad, bro? What type of investment is that? That's what happens when you invest heavily in only a few guys, especially, say it with me, without pay-per-view. Because without pay-per-view, you have to make subscriptions and driving subscriptions the priority. Versus, like, let's say, I'm just making up something, Errol Spence. Let's say Sean Porter knocked him out. That was on pay-per-view. So you collected everything you could from that pay-per-view. And Errol Spence would have to rebuild his career. But then you can make Sean Porter and Pacquiao a future pay-per-view. So Porter's stock would be high. Now you could do a pay-per-view. DAZN, they got out-of-towners sleeping their guys or beating their guys. Derevyanchenko is the Al Heyman fighter. Triple G is going to duck Derevyanchenko like he already did in the past last year when Canelo failed a drug test because Derevyanchenko gave him that work. So Derevyanchenko goes back to PBC. Now he's in the mix to fight Chris Eubank, Matt Korobov winner, Jermall Charlo versus Dennis Hogan winner, etc. I would love to see any of those fights. Jared Hurd, if he moves up to 60 versus Derevyanchenko, he has earned another big fight. Meanwhile, DAZN is stuck with the remnants, the leftovers, like the damaged fighter's profile with no pay-per-view, with no pay-per-view star, no options on the fighter, and he has to now drive subscriptions. You see, just like Andy Ruiz this weekend, if he is able to two-peat and beat Joshua any type of way, there is no more rematches. There's no more man-made contracted rematches that force Ruiz to have to fight Joshua again. So if he wins, which they can't allow to happen, so it's going to be interesting to see how this works. If he gets knocked out, Joshua's career is going to be in shambles, and Andy Ruiz goes back to, you guessed it, Al Heyman, PBC. Now Deontay Wilder has a buddy in the playground named Andy Ruiz that he can fight, whether it's for all the belts, some of the belts, whatever belts he has. That's a big fight. You can't win like that, bro. Jose Ramirez just stopped Maurice Hooker, took his belt. Maurice Hooker left the division, said, oh, weight cut was killing me. So now we have to see how he looks in the rematch. So you have another, that's a top-ranked fighter that came in, spoiled the party, took your fighter's belt. Then he bounces, signs an extension with Top Rank. So DAZN consistently and perpetually has no traction. KSI told Logan Paul post-fight, nah, ain't no trilogy. Whether they can convince him of it or whatever, he said no. So that's a dead end until KSI says so. So you have no options on a lot of these situations. Even if Joshua wins on Saturday, that's just like trying to get revenge. You know what I'm saying? That his profile is not like Wilder or Ortiz, because Wilder beat Ortiz the first time and then he knocked him out quicker the second time. Joshua, at best, if he looks good and beats Ruiz, you just broke even, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because you lost the first one so horribly. So this is just to get you to break even and to save face a bit. I don't see how this Canelo numbers are. He allegedly did 21,000 for Rocky Fielding. Kovalev did 10,005. Why would your bigger risk fight, moving up 2 weight classes, 4 divisions, all this, do half of what Rocky Fielding fight did? How is that good? How is that a good trend? Bro, that's a nosedive. How do you do 20,000 that they said for Rocky Fielding, and then now you're selling 10,005? You could say part of it, the UFC was on that night, but it's still his numbers. That's still his event. So that took a nosedive. You did half of what you did in New York versus a lesser person than Kovalev. And then people feel how they feel about the Kovalev fight. Bro, this is not good. So who's Canelo going to fight? Triple G, who's ducking Derevyanchenko and still has Derevyanchenko problems, Jacobs problems, right? You're going to fight Billy Joe Saunders, who really didn't look good until the 11th round. Bro, I just don't see. I don't see what you know. Okay, Danny Jacobs at 168 versus Chavez. We got to see how it plays out. But what's next? Where does he go from there? What's the next big fight? And then on top of that, you're basically overpaying. You know, so Kovalev and Jacobs got $12 million. It was reported. Canelo got 36. So Canelo's fights alone were about $47-48 million a piece, because Kovalev and Jacobs are reported to have gotten the similar or same paycheck. So between Canelo's balling ass paycheck, that's like $50 million twice. That's $100 million on Canelo fights that aren't doing the numbers and driving the subscribers. If Canelo was driving subscribers, there's no reason, like the type that they need, there's no reason he would wait for UFC 244. He'd be like, I'm up. You know, we got all the people wait, because you have so many people waiting. It wouldn't even make sense to wait for UFC, because you already got people queued and who already bought, and you were getting the traction you needed. So why would you keep them waiting? So it's clearly failing. Bro, you got Canelo, his event, his main event, not the undercard and lights and whatever it costs for the venue, and his main events too this year are reportedly costing $100 million, $96 to $100 million from what they're alleging he's getting. Bro, that's not smart. Then you got Devin Haney, like I said, he getting balling ass paychecks, but then Eddie Hearn can't get him Lomachenko or the bigger meaningful fight. Then you got Triple G, who's fighting, you know, Bubba Hotep, and he getting $15 million. It just, come on, bro. $50 million for Steve Roll. It just, the whole philosophy don't make sense. Then you couldn't get Charlo or Wilder, American stars that people like watching. Broner, you can't get none of them. Mikey, he just said, I'd rather fight Pacquiao than anybody. Pacquiao's currently with Al Heyman. So Eddie Hearn swears he's getting Mikey Garcia. I don't know. It's up to him. But the thing is, Mikey already lost to Errol Spence, so you're still not getting the undefeated Mikey. You're getting Mikey we haven't seen since Errol Spence. So that's a gamble. What if the Errol Spence took a toll on him and he don't have the same confidence because he's no longer undefeated? So you're gonna pay Mikey $100 million, you know, whatever, $50 million, and we don't even know what he's gonna. It's just, the whole thing is not gonna make sense, bro. It don't make sense. You tell me what the next. Okay, they're talking about Usyk versus Derek Chisora. That's a big American fight. So he said Wilder's an easy fight, but he's fighting Chisora. That's the only name I've heard linked to Usyk for his second heavyweight fight. Is that a big American fight? Is that a big American fight in your opinion? Hell to the no. That's what I'm saying. Like, with I told you from the jump. How do I keep getting this right? I say it before it happens, and then months, year, whatever later, you get to see it. These are the same questions I had from the beginning. Y'all said I was hating. Usyk didn't even look great versus Chaz Tablespoon. So Derek Chisora, that's more of a, I guess, a reasonable fight than Wilder, but it's not a big American fight. So you're gonna put yet again another Eddie Hearn card. That fight makes the most sense in the UK. So is it gonna be on UK time, which is not peak hours for American time? And these are two guys that haven't been super branded and relevant in the heavyweight division in the US. So how does that make any sense? So how can they break the curse? What American person and American fight can they do to appeal to Americans to break this cycle? You know, it's going to have to be Canelo versus Charlo or something. At this point, I want to see, me personally, this is my opinion, I want to see Canelo versus Andrade, but I don't think it's that big of a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's I don't see it doing like 1.5 million. You know, beating Golovkin numbers on HBO. I don't. But I like the fight, and I would be happy if Canelo fought it. So they're gonna have to figure this out. Period. Golden Boy fighter, who they have? Ryan Garcia, dope fighter, but it's not like they're making Ryan Garcia Devin Haney. I would imagine anytime soon. So what is your big fight? Jaime Munguia versus Spike O'Sullivan. Is that a big American fight? You know, DAZN is starting to look like Movie Pass. And speaking of Movie Pass, it's starting to look like a movie theater. Like out here in the Bay, bro, we used to have these movie theaters that they wouldn't show. They would show. They were like, it was like, I used to work at one, actually. It was called Galaxy, right? And you ever seen one of those movie theaters that their prices are super cheap, but the seating is not like the nicer theaters, and or they're not playing the movies when they're fresh in the theater. They'll get the movies after the fact, or it'll be like The Little Mermaid or Lion King, like movies that are older, but it's not the movies, you know, that just came out. Like they'll be playing John Wick 3, but you can get it on Blu-ray, or it's about to come on Blu-ray and then they'll finally get it. You get what I'm saying? Have you guys ever seen those cinemas like that, those movie theaters? Or is it just out here? I don't know. Have you ever seen those discount cinemas where you guys could watch like they'll play it's cheap tickets in a movie theater, but they don't have like the newest movies, the best seating. It's just like super basic. It's like almost like a discount movie theater. It's not gonna hit you for $10.50 a ticket, but then in addition, they're not gonna, if a movie comes out on Friday, it's not gonna be out there. Okay, that's what DAZN is feeling like. You know, they have some stuff like, okay, Jaime Munguia versus Spike Sullivan, that's cool, but is it cool enough to drive subscriber? You get what I'm saying? We call them shout out to my dude. Them dollar movies down in the South. Exactly. It's the same thing. Yeah, $2 movie. All right. I didn't know. I was going to say the dollar theater, but I didn't know if people use that. New York City used to have that. I haven't seen those in a while. Yeah, man, I haven't seen them recently out here either, but we used to have them. I don't know if they still even have them. But that's what DAZN's seeming like. Like Jaime Munguia versus Spike O'Sullivan. Is that going to be a major driver like of subscribers? Like we're boxing fans, so we'll watch mostly any boxing fight. But a lot of these fights that DAZN's putting on aren't even better than HBO Boxing After Dark fights. Am I right? Or do you guys disagree? So HBO Boxing, this is an actual factual one. HBO Boxing After Dark had Curtis Stevens versus David Lemieux at that time. Is that a more appealing fight than Jaime Munguia versus Spike O'Sullivan, a guy David Lemieux knocked out as well? What was bigger, if you guys could put yourself in that year? Lemieux versus Stevens, or Jaime Munguia moving up to 160 to fight a guy David Lemieux knocked out, Spike O'Sullivan? You get what I'm saying? I can think of HBO boxing fights. Here's another one. Luis Ortiz fought Bryant Jennings on HBO Boxing After Dark. That or Derek Chisora, same division, versus Usyk. What's a more appealing fight to you as an American? Where they're trying to launch, make DAZN get big. Bryant Jennings fought an undefeated Luis Ortiz, or they're talking about Derek Chisora versus Usyk. Hey, your homie hella hood, bro. He said it was a dollar theater and they would sneak in. Smash the like button. Exactly. We know what's the bigger fight. That's what I'm saying. So they got to bridge that gap some type of way. HBO, I don't know how I guess they had a different stable, to be honest. But they had some banger. Boxing After Dark used to have some bangers, bro. They used to have bangers, like classic fights. And HBO was actually cheaper than how much DAZN is per month. Hold on one second, yo. See, look. Y'all ready? Someone said DAZN $599. Look, this is at the end of Boxing After Dark. Cecilia Braco's card with Clarissa Shields. This was the last one. Dmitry Bivol versus Pascal. Derevyanchenko versus Jacobs. These are HBO Boxing After Dark. Oh, that one wasn't. Or these are just HBO fights. Whatever, fuck it. Kovalev versus Eleider Alvarez, where he got knocked out. Jaime Munguia, Liam Smith. Saddam Ali, Jaime Munguia. Triple G Vaughn. This is on regular HBO. Jacobs versus Zaleski. This is at the last year. Dillian White, Lucas Brown. They picked that up. Kovalev, McKelkin. Sor Rungvisai versus Estrada, Part 1. Lucas Matisse, Tawam Kurum. David Lemieux versus Billy Joe Saunders. Salido versus Miguel Roman. Kodo Ali. Jacobs Arias. I'm doing non-pay-per-view. Kamagai Kodo. This is at the end. Crawford Felix Diaz. I'm doing non-pay-per-views. Joshua Klitschko aired. Lomachenko Sosa. See? Lemieux Stevens. B-Hop Joe Smith Jr. Crawford Molina. Lomachenko Walter. So DAZN has fights like this. This is HBO. Luis Ortiz, Malik Scott. Canelo. Oh, no, that was not regular. Chocolatito Quadras. Andre Ward Brand. Crawford Postal. Chilimba Salido, Vargas, Triple G, Wade, Andre Ward versus Sullivan Barrera, Luis Ortiz, Tony Thompson. This is where Jesse Vargas on this card knocked out Saddam Ali. Hank Lundy versus Crawford, Kovalev, Pascal. Look, I'm done, bro. You see? I named non-pay-per-view HBO fights from the last 2 years, and you mean to tell me DAZN has put on fights like that? I skipped all the pay-per-view ones because I remember what was pay-per-view. So I didn't say no Canelo or Ward Kovalev. They still had better fights, bro. Curtis Stephen Lemieux, Kovalev, Jean Pascal, Joe Smith versus B-Hop. I mean, bro, and the production was real. What DAZN cards are, bro? I could keep going. What DAZN cards are looking like that, bro? Crawford, Hank Lundy, Luis Ortiz, Bryant Jennings, and Tony Thompson. And when he fought Tony Thompson, Jesse Vargas was on the card with Saddam Ali, Andre Ward, Sullivan Barrera card, Triple G, Wade, Francisco Vargas, Orlando Salido. And this is like Terrence Crawford versus Paul. No, that was a pay-per-view. It shouldn't have been, though. Bro, so I just went through 2 years of HBO before they closed, and that was towards the end. That was after Mayweather left and stuff. You mean to tell me Jaime Munguia and, bro, it's not the same quality of fights. Usyk versus Chisora. Man, come on. He said Tuesday afternoon fights. I'm out, man. I stated my cause. Y'all know what it is. New media. We working. I appreciate y'all. Yep, man. Y'all know what it is.